is time. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the day of Wednesday. NXT, AEW, basically the best wrestling day of the week. How is everybody? What's up? If you can hear me, say what's up. If you can see me, say what's up. I see you guys. They're doing replays on both shows right now. Replays of what happened last week. They're showing what Lance Archer was doing, and they're showing the shocking outcome of Ciampa versus Gargano. Elijah in the house. Mo in the house. What's up, man? Eli in the house too. What's up, Eli? Welcome, everybody. It is that time. NXT is on the air. AEW is on the air. Alright, hang on. Let me mess with this real quick. Oh, Finn Balor. Finn Balor's starting off the show. Oh boy. Alright, so we got Finn Balor over here on NXT. AEW. Sammy Guevara is going to be in action tonight.
Returned to the ring after picking up a win last night on Dark, and we're going to hear from Chris Jericho and the Bubbly Bunch.
The Bubbly Bunch.
To the quarterfinals of the TNT Championship
The Bubbly
Tournament.
Bunch.
It's match number 2. Lance Archer against Colt Cabana, who will be moving into the semifinals.
The Bubbly
the
Bunch.
half of our bracket.
Aye, aye, aye.
And don't forget about our giveaway tonight,
Vince McMahon is a businessman, dude. Probably making less money right now. He doesn't need all those wrestlers. Why would you keep all those people?
Video of yourself watching any match tonight on Dynamite and tweet it using the hashtag
Watching AEW
for a chance to win a Shop AEW merchandise prize pack, including a half case of Le Champion's Little Bit of the Bubbly. It's that simple, man. Take a chance tonight, and you might come up.
Dude, that's a pretty cool contest. Why keep all them around, dude? They're just sitting at home.
The experiences that I've had.
Now they're having a Colt Cabana retrospective or something right now.
Fans are talking about going, oh, he's good.
Okay. We're gonna learn about Colt Cabana.
But I feel there was a lower expectation on me from.
And Finn Balor is still out here on NXT right now.
And now I'm blowing their expectations.
How's he in NXT? I don't know, man. That's what I was wondering.
Wrestler. Yeah, a little charismatic, a little over top, a little fun.
No reason to keep those people around, man. Why keep people around you're not going to use?
Right? So we want them here in AEW.
Pointless, and they're not just going to show up on AEW all day either, man. They're not giving out huge contracts. They're going to have to sign for a lot less money if they go over there. They might, though.
Australia. I've wrestled in.
I've
wrestled in Austria. I've wrestled all over.
La 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 la. Imperium is here.
Lance Archer, maybe put on a little bit of a pedestal, but that's the beauty.
Finally, a promo package from Colt. I know, right?
Show my worth and prove myself. Right now, I'm concentrating solely on Lance Archer. I'm not looking past Lance Archer in any way. He is a big, bad dude. I've wrestled big, bad dudes, and I have won against big, bad dudes.
Big bad dudes.
TNT Championship, and to be a champion on the level of AEW. That's the goal right now, and I didn't even know that was the goal, but it's been presented to me, and I'm going to take my goals one step at a time.
Pretty cool.
Like I always have in my career, and this is all I'm thinking about. And
Are you ready for? Are you ready, gritty AEW? Yes, I am.
Kind of gambling on myself.
I think I am. I think I'm ready.
And I'm gambling on myself.
No Way Jose wasn't even used. Hey, he was. No Way Jose. Didn't he just have a match? He just had a match like last week. Uh-oh. Colt Cabana. Here it comes. Are they starting off the show with him? Colt Cabana is going to fight the Murder Hawk himself. Oh, man. This is going to be something else. This is going to be something else. Yep, TNT Championship Tournament. So far, Cody has moved on, and now Colt Cabana is going to try to take out Lance Archer. Good luck with that. And Finn Balor is fighting Fabian Eichner on NXT. I would normally stick with the Finn Balor match here, but I really like I really like Lance Archer, so I'm gonna stay over here for a second. I want to see what Lance Archer does to Colt Cabana. Drake Maverick, yeah, that's weird. Oh man, dude, Lance just destroyed one of the members of the crowd. Why did he do that? Yeah, this is gonna be a tough match right here for Colt Cabana to win. Lance is so big. Oh, just starts out with a big right hand.
Lance Archer is he's a mean man. That's the easiest way you can explain it.
He's a mean man.
The bell too, Tony.
The winner of this match will go on to face the winner of Dustin Rhodes and Kip Sabian in the semifinals.
A few weeks ago, we saw Lance just destroy Marco's stunt.
I don't know, man. I think they made some pretty good choices based off of what they've been doing with those people. Only one that kind of surprised me was maybe Kurt Angle, but you know, like I said, are they using those people? Leo Rush surprised me too. I'll give you that. Wasn't he just Cruiserweight champion like a few months ago?
I saw Lance Archer. I actually brought him here to AEW.
Lance versus Cody?
Gave my recommendation to the
yeah,
powers
maybe.
Because he beats the crap out of guys.
I'm in tears.
Tough
New Zealand, why are you in tears? Workhorse is like Zack Ryder. I know, that was weird too, Zack Ryder. But they're just not using him, man. No reason to keep him on the payroll. Doesn't mean they can't come back.
What more do you need?
Exactly. What more
I mean, look at the current WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Just because you leave the company doesn't mean you can't come back, and it doesn't mean you won't be successful when you come back.
And chasing them out once they're there with the dastardly deeds that he can do.
I guess they can't keep buying figures. They gotta save their money. Narumia, what's up, dude? We Rups in the house. Mo's in the house. Ringmaster. Umpire? Empire? Vampire?
Colt, you better start giving some stiff shots there, brother, because you're going to get your ass whipped if you don't. I like Colt Cabana as much as
I don't have a picture of either of these guys,
so. Lance Archer's on a different level here.
Just gotta believe me. Guess I'll put Finn Balor on the screen.
Heavily influenced his wrestling style. And again, either Kip Sabian or Dustin Rhodes will face the winner here in the semifinals.
Finn Balor.
As Archer
Colt tried to go for some corny stuff. It gets just Uranagi'd.
Look at this.
Colt going for the corny back bump and got destroyed. EC3 was good in NXT. It's not that he was ever bad. It's just that they didn't have anything for him. As soon as they called him up, and he was just that silent guy backstage. Remember that? Where he was just a silent dude. You could see him, and he'd be backstage doing nothing. As soon as they started doing that, I'm like, oh, okay, well, maybe they have a story for him. Nope. Nope.
That's what you get with this guy.
No, they don't.
Stick his hands right into the eye sockets of Colt Cabana.
Threatening the referee here.
A lot of those people had a great bit of potential, and a lot of those people had the starts of some storylines here and there.
He's been in this business for almost 20 years. So he's got the experience, he's got the
Yo,
size,
Lance Archer is just taking these chops and just walking towards Colt Cabana.
This guy's got champion
Just
written
taking
all over him.
chops straight to the chest.
He wins the TNT Championship, Tony.
I would think he's one of the favorites.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, wow, just a ripcord lariat.
I haven't seen
Oh no.
get a lot of momentum, but I'm sure that he will at some point because Colt
Mavage, what's
also
up, dude?
With 20 years experience. A little bit of boom boom there.
What's next for AJ Styles? I don't know, man. Maybe a reinvention.
And Lance Archer.
But as we saw a few weeks ago, Colt punched Kip Sabian right in the face at ringside.
Man, Colt Cabana is
As a
just,
matter of fact.
he's going to Lance Archer school.
He had some things to say
No
about
gritty
the
in a basket.
forward. Kip took advantage of it.
And my point is that Colt has a
They also have a deal. Yeah, they probably get a little bit off of the ringside collectible stuff, but
it's
it's not going to be a WWE paycheck. They're gonna probably have to find something else to do.
Hair of Lance Archer too. These red braids. I mean, you got to be a big giant guy to walk around like that.
It's a very unique look, and it's all part of the intimidation factor.
I'll tell you one thing. AEW is gonna have to start releasing some people too if they want to sign any of these people, because I know that AEW is not handing out big contracts anymore.
Solid muscle.
So if they're
punch me in the face.
if they're looking to sign any of these people that just came out of WWE, just got released, they're gonna have to start releasing some people to fill up that to free up some of that salary space. Oh my goodness, Lance Archer, nice slash.
The agility spinning in midair that time.
Colt Cabana able to kick out.
Yeah, like I said, deceptively agile.
That's why you save your money, because your job isn't guaranteed. Yeah, that's for sure.
What I saw him do is knock out people in the crowd too.
That's for
which is
sure.
what we saw he did to that one poor Claude at the beginning.
Yeah, Kurt Angle should already have a good little nest egg he's sitting on.
Right after this timeout.
Oh yeah. Well, this match has lasted longer than I thought it would, so that's good on Colt. And NXT's at commercial too. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Jimmy Havoc gets released and goes to NXT. All right.
Oh man!
Oh my goodness, Finn Balor just getting tossed around this place by Fabian Eichner right now.
You know Finn's not going to quit, but this is a very methodical.
What happened to the Iconics? I think they're stuck in Australia right now.
Slow down, Finn Balor.
Heath Slater's been with WWE for 16 years? Wow. Alright, Finn Balor's starting to unload.
Balor responding in kind.
Do I have Fabian Eichner? No, I don't.
Balor staring down Marcel Bartel. Oh, blocked. Blocked by Eichner. Oh, man.
Raiders hurt?
Bartel follows up with a series of strikes and a big
Raiders.
clothesline. Now the cover by Eichner. Balor able to kick out at two.
Thought the Iconics were released? Nah, I don't think so.
What a series of blows by Fabian Eichner. Can Eichner do enough to slow down Balor tonight on NXT?
All right, back to AEW. Did he just win? No, it's still going. All right, so Colt Cabana versus the Murder Hawk himself. Murder Hawk's just playing with Colt now.
Colt's not going to give up at all.
Colt is one hell of a wrestler, man.
Colt fairly new to AEW over the last month or so.
And a chance to move on here in the tournament. Remember, we are going to eventually crown the first ever TNT champ. Show some mercy. What?
Someone in the crowd yelling,
Yeah,
show some
there's
some
no
mercy.
in the Murder Hawk monster.
There's no crying in baseball. There's no mercy in AEW.
Oh.
Move out of the way.
show mercy in AEW, just go to the shower.
Lance Archer coming down heavy on his knees.
We don't want to see you around here.
Starting to chant Colt's name here as Colt Cabana is trying to get to his feet.
Heath will come back and become WWE champion like Drew and Jinder. Yeah, that'll be the story.
Come on, baby. There we go. Oh! I was just
Bionic elbow right to the head of Lance Archer. Nice head scissors by Colt Cabana as well. Starting to get some.
Here he comes.
Trying to get some
nice
momentum behind himself. I wonder why Jericho's cheering for Colt Cabana. You'd think he'd be cheering for Lance Archer because he's a bad guy, you know?
The flying apple, I believe that's what it was.
Here we go. Oh, wow.
Oh man, Zach posted a picture of the WrestleMania moment when he won the IC Championship. That was awesome. I remember that moment. And then he lost it like the next night to The Miz, didn't he?
There he is.
In a match under different
And now Colt's
circumstances
squaring up.
with
Got
the
his
crowd
dupes up.
behind him, Colt would have a different,
I made the letters in the chat a little bit bigger.
But you can see Lance
Have you
Archer
guys
doesn't
noticed?
need anybody cheering for him.
Hopefully you'll be able to read
He
the
doesn't care
chat
about
on the
crowd.
side of
He
the
doesn't
screen
care
a little bit
if 10,000
easier.
people or 10.
He's smiling. He likes being hit in the face.
Oh my goodness.
He likes being punched.
Never a good thing.
It fired him up. Boom, boom. Yeah, it's a little flip-flop applying that elbow.
Oh, wow.
Boy.
Almost took him straight
Holy
out of
moly.
the ring.
Absolutely. Just ran right over top of Boom Boom.
Yeah.
Colt
I
got
don't
ran
know,
over.
If that move is called the pounce, it's very apropos.
Yeah, I believe it is.
He looked like a giant cat just playing with his
His
foot.
dad was
Yeah,
there.
I'll let the pounce.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm going to call it? Lance
Thanks
Archer
to
tells me
Maurice
to call it.
Marty.
How's that sound?
That sounds
Yeah, he
fine
did.
with me. Just raw power.
But that win was so awesome, though.
Putting him down, just incredible.
I mean, Colt's had
I
some
thought that was the
decent
start of
showing here,
some
but Archer's
just epic
like I
stuff
said,
for
he's toying
Zack Ryder.
With his prey. Look at that, he's kneeling down in the ring, waiting
That's as
for
high
Colt.
as he got,
That might
isn't
be
it?
a
I think
mistake
that's the
from Lance Archer.
biggest championship he
Colt
won.
is doing everything he can.
Unless you
Colt
consider
is
the United
throwing
States
himself
Championship
back
a little
up
bigger.
again.
He's
Just
also
look
tag
at-
team
oh,
champion.
Yeah, yes,
That's
sir.
it. Hit him with that Colorado State
Might be the biggest
flag.
title he won is the
Colorado
IC
State
title.
flag elbow,
Elbow
right?
pad.
Wow, look
I don't
at
think he
that.
was ever world champion.
Could have coined a term. Get a T-shirt. Colt,
Oh
Colt,
no, here we go.
Oh, look at
Murder
this.
Hawk's gonna hit him with this
no.
move?
Colt is a
No
big
way.
man.
Blackout.
Wow, he hit
That's
Colt
what
with
they
that
call it,
move.
blackout.
The blackout, that's done.
Here's your winner and advancing into the semifinals of the TNT
There you go.
Championship Tournament, Lance Archer.
Dang, dude, he actually hit Colt with that move. That it's like a inverted razor's edge, but then he flips you. So cool, such a cool finisher. It's one of the best. Jeez, man, he was an internet champion. Yeah, that's the highest championship he got, the internet championship. Oh, yo. 10. Yo, Karumaru. Thank you. 10 bits. Oh my goodness. Karumaru. Maru. Thank you so much. That's actually the first cheer of the day and the biggest cheer of the day. So I'm going to give you some crowns. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Both AEW and NXT had a match that ended at the same time. Uh-oh, we got Britt Baker backstage, and she's telling us about Always Floss.
Took to desperate, disgusting, and dangerous tactics. I felt the immediate burning in my skull and the blood pouring uncontrollably from my face.
Dang.
Yet still,
Okay.
I continued to valiantly fight with an excruciating, deviated septum.
Oh, and Karumaru got the Cruiserweight
Mind you, I did
Championship
this
for that
all
too.
without
Thank you
my
again.
usual admiring, dedicated fans chanting and cheering me, encouraging me to continue. No, it was all me. Me and my own grit,
Grit.
passion,
Grit. All right,
and
I like
dedication.
her more now.
to always be the
She
face
used
of
the
this
magic
women's
word.
division.
She
So,
used the magic word, guys.
really, who's the true winner here?
Not you. You lost.
What a match she had last week against Sheeta, but nursing a broken nose. Plus, who is your pick in the empty arena no holds barred main event tonight? Tweet us
No holds barred
now
main event
at
for the
hashtag HagerDemox
AEW
and
World
let us
Heavyweight
know.
Championship.
Jon Moxley versus Jake Hager. What a fight. What a fight between two of the toughest.
Dude, this is going to be awesome. This is going to be awesome. World Heavyweight Championship on the line. Jake Hager, Jon Moxley, empty arena, no holds barred. Jim Ross on commentary. If we don't get Sleepy Jim Ross, it'll be great. If we get Sleepy Jim Ross, it might be not as good. Grit. Yep, that's the magic word, guys. Who's the true winner? Not you. You lost. Gritty is the Rock. I can cut some good promos. I would love to be in wrestling, dude. Even as a manager. I could pull off some good managerial duties. Okay, that ain't working. Let's see what we could get over here. Who's Tomcat? Who's Tomcat? Taz? That's Tomcat? Who is this Tomcat you speak of? Oh man, showing some cool DC thing. Batman, Last Night on Earth. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, that was a cool looking commercial. Tegan Knox versus Raquel Gonzalez. Oh, okay. Might be seeing that. Raquel Gonzalez. My goodness, everyone knows who she is. Yeah, I saw that Batman thing. That looks epic.
Not anymore.
You manage Jimmy Havoc. I would manage Jimmy Havoc. I could make him into just a super monster. Can you imagine Jimmy Havoc? Like if I'd get him a new mask, first of all. I'd get him a new mask, one that doesn't have that like bow to it. I'd make it so it just comes straight down. Like you know how the main bad guy from Lord of the Rings looks? Sauron, how his helmet looks, like those like sharp spikes that his helmet is made out of. I'd make it like that, but it'd come downwards. It'd just be like straight down, but they would all have like a spikiness to the end of it. And then his jacket, I'd definitely make that look a little cooler. So I'd be not only his manager, but I'd be his tailor, his costume designer, and then I'd cut some promos for him too.
What she's experienced since WrestleMania.
Because he's not his promos haven't been that. He doesn't get to talk. He doesn't get to talk a lot either. I would do that for sure. His music's not that bad though. I'd still do something with it. I'd get somebody to hook me up with just some dark orchestral stuff with like some growls in it or something. Like you can hear like I don't know. It'd sound like demons talking in the background or whispering or something. I think that'd be great. And then I just make sure we talk about his finisher a lot, and I'd build him up as something else. I'd make him into like some sort of, I don't know, he studied the dark arts or something, and now he's just better than ever. I'd also wear my hair down and everything because I have long hair. I'd wear my hair down as his manager. I'd get it straightened. I'd be like a priest who's just taking care of him as he's rising to his like prophesied dark throne or something. I'd make him just so ridiculous. What time does Dynamite start? It already started. Murder Hawk just beat Colt Boom Boom Cabana, and now they're showing a recap of what what Jake Hager has been through to get his way towards the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. And they're talking about Charlotte. What about a tag team? No. No tag team for him. Oh my goodness.
Now we come to the future generation. The next generation.
I already know the story of Charlotte. All right, I'm gonna hang out with Jake Hager for a second here.
Training in MMA, he's gonna need that if he gets caught in this position, because this is a deadly choke, this arm triangle, and with the size and power that Hager possesses, we could be crowning a new world champion.
You guys think Jake's gonna win this? I don't know about this. Cassandra Golden? Cassandra Golden. She's 0-1. She lost to Hikaru Shida. Okay. Well, that's not a bad loss. Cassandra Golden. Who's she gonna face? No, I mean, get a tag team, not a faction. What do you mean, get one? Who's GZN picking up from WWE layoffs? GZN. I agree. I downloaded that song we listened to last night. Can't wait to listen to it. Oh yeah, Open Eagle, Open Mike Eagle. That dude is good. Oh, she's gonna face Britt Baker. Looks like she's gonna get another loss. She's gonna lose to Hikaru Shida and Britt Baker. And Aaliyah is on NXT tonight. Wow. I don't see that every day. Aaliyah is on NXT. What happened to her friend? Who was she hanging out with? What's that? Vanessa Bourne. What happened to Vanessa Bourne? Did she get released? Doesn't matter if you don't know who she is. That's something they do kind of mix it up time to time, though. Sometimes they mix it up and make it look like it's gonna be like a super squash, but then the heel gets overzealous and they get caught. They get caught slipping, and then the newcomer picks up their first win against somebody who you think is just kind of in the books. They might do something like that. Aaliyah's on NXT. Who's she gonna fight? Oh, Xia Li. Very nice. All right, I'm gonna hang out with the Britt Baker match for a second.
To the dark side, shall we say,
Yes.
as wrestling pundits would call it.
That's right.
I call her since she got smart. Don't care what people think. Just look at this.
I really wish they'd put out these pictures of the superstars so I can just get them all in one place.
She claims that she's the role model for all the women.
Britt Baker's gonna be the Cena of AEW. Where the heck is what's her name been? Aaliyah reminds you of a young Carmella. Yeah, I get that feel too. I get that vibe. Oh my goodness. Holy moly. Well, that's done. Well, Britt Baker wins. Good job, Britt. You did it. You won. All right, so we're back over to NXT for a second as well.
How long have you and I seen Aaliyah on NXT? These sophomore tendencies.
What's her name?
Using the official
Nyla Rose. I almost said Nia Jax. Nyla Rose. Where the heck has she been at?
She's vindictive. She's petty. Oh! And now takes down Xia Li off the fence press. And again, Aaliyah into the cover to put away Xia Li in a kick out. And
Nyla Rose is starting to catch that
Also, remember the
that
matchup
Riho
where she
thing,
got
the
Xia Li
the
was a
Riho
qualifying
disappearing
match for the ladder match we saw very recently
magic
here on
trick
NXT.
where you
That
get the
wound up
title and
having
you disappear.
Io Shirai earn the #1
Travel
contender's
restriction?
opportunity to the NXT Women's title. If you
How does she
recall,
have
Xia
travel
Li was taken
restrictions?
out.
She doesn't
Io
live in the
Shirai
United
took
States?
Lee's place and just destroyed Aaliyah that night.
I thought Nyla Rose was an American
think
citizen.
out this plan well enough. She thought she was going to get a fast pass into the #1
Where does she
contenders
live
ladder
at?
match. The plan backfired. Now you got to deal with Xia
Shroom
Li.
got the
but
skinny.
to
Shroom
Aaliyah's
knows the
credit
stuff.
Right now, she's been able to ground and slow down Xia Li.
It's the entitlement of Aaliyah.
Where's she live
Byron,
at?
if you're superstars like Aaliyah and Xia Li, what do you make of the message of the Queen teaching humility to the entire division?
I'm ticked off. I'm fired up. That's what I am. I mean, Charlotte.
Well, now cover and a kick out.
Charlotte has not been shy about the fact that she looks down on the NXT Women's division. She looks down on all
Nobody knows where she lives. She just has restrictions.
Almost sees herself as a gift to the NXT Women's division.
Oh my goodness.
Xia
put into the corner.
Aaliyah in pursuit into the top turnbuckle face first. Oh, that surgically repaired nose.
Ducking under. Xia Li with a hard right, man. Xia Li throws these punches. She really throws them.
By Xia Li. Oh, man. And now Xia Li unleashing
Breakout star of 2020 is going to be Penelope Ford. Really?
Back up, Aaliyah, so I can knock you right back down. Oh, one of the best strikers in NXT today.
That would be
Xia Li. Oh, and the drop kick putting a
that would be
on her
mighty unexpected based off of the way they've used her so far.
You mentioned Charlotte Flair lighting a fire in the division. Aaliyah did a great job lighting a fire.
Oh my goodness.
Lee, man.
Oh, that's done.
Cover.
Wow. Xia Li, beautiful spinning downward kick? I don't even know what to call that. I used to know some of the terms for these kicks, but that kick in particular, I don't know. It looked like it hurt though. She cracked her back with that. Xia Li wins against Aaliyah. Xia Li. It's a pretty okay match. Short, sweet, got the point across. Dude, what's gonna happen to what's her name now? Mrs. Zack Ryder, Chelsea Green. They gave her a manager and like a gimmick and all that stuff. Mrs. Zack Ryder is gonna work for WWE, but Mr. Zack Ryder is not. I don't even know if they're married. Dang, Aaliyah's hurt. Aaliyah's just crumpled in the corner, crying. Oh, I hope she's okay.
It's a major shakeup in the cruiserweight division. This matchup was decided.
So I see Xia Li as a heel. Nah, she's just a tough competitor. She's just a very she's full of energy and ferocity. She's ferocious. She's just a ferocious competitor. I don't see her as a heel until she starts beating people up after the bell, or just like purposely trying to hurt people or dislodge people's fingers and bite people and stuff like that. I don't think so. Right now, she's just a ferocious competitor. They're still listing Drake Maverick as part of this tournament. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down just in case. So on Twitter, they should have released Brock Lesnar. Let's save him $4 or $5 million with just him. Oh man. Nah, that's too much, man. That's too much. That's like telling AEW to release Chris Jericho or something. He's a gigantic draw, man. He's too big. You don't want to let that go. That $4 or $5 million they would save off of his contract is like $4 or $5 million they wouldn't get off of like actual pay-per-view buys and merchandise and stuff like that. They would lose more money than they would gain off of getting rid of him. It would save them a lot of money in salary, but it wouldn't help them in terms of their earnings. It's like not having Iron Man in the Avengers or something, you know? It's like, yeah, you don't have to pay Robert Downey Jr. to show up, but now how many people are going to watch the movie? That's what it's like with Brock. Brock actually draws people, man. He's not there all the time, but when he is there, people actually tune in and want to see what's going on. So they would actually lose more than 4 or 5 mil if they got rid of Brock, especially with Fox's contract and all that. Because now that Brock's not the champion, he can actually go over to SmackDown and because he was originally on SmackDown when Fox started the deal. Remember when he smashed Kofi? I don't know, guys. Business-wise, it's just it would save them some money salary-wise, but it would not save them money in terms of how much they're gonna earn. So you got to figure like that's like saying, oh, I'm just not gonna go to the store. I'll save $4 on bread, but then you starve to death. Like it's like you got to spend a little bit money to make money. Brock's worth more than 4 or 5 million for them. Yep, Double or Nothing's still gonna happen. I'm looking forward to it, man. Do you think the gimmick of medical tape is stupid? Well, it depends on what you're talking about. Like, are you saying like how Cesaro would wear it, like that kinesio tape? You talking about that, or are you talking about the like when people wrap up their arms before a match, or what? The Bubbly Bunch, guys. I don't even want to watch this. I don't. Oh my god. I'm gonna watch it, but
around dressing like that Loquito from 125th and Lennox. Ortiz, you know exactly what
the
I'm talking
Bubbly
about.
Bunch, guys. This just shows that Jericho really thinks he can make anything happen. And he kind of can.
I think Nick is the Carlos out of the two. He's definitely the Loquito out of both of them. I mean, come on, dog. Merch freak.
NXT's doing round robin. I love round robin tournaments, man. We gotta have one of those soon.
I've been really watching how Nick has been behaving lately, especially after we smashed in his head with that gate. He's trying to be like Sammy.
You know, I think you're right. I think he is jacking my style. They're all kind of jacking my style, if we're being honest. But, can you guys believe what Matt
Proud and powerful. No, there's no gritty in a basket.
Coming from the guy, which I have no idea what version of him we're even on. Is this version S for version stupido? You know what I'd do to him?
Sammy Guevara.
I'd beat him up 5 times.
Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara's lifting weights.
That's what I do to him. Just like you, Jake, will beat up Kenny.
Yo, Radio. Oh my goodness. Yo, Radio.
I'm gonna beat the shit out of Jon Moxley and become the new AEW champion.
Yo,
Ain't that right, Payne?
Radio.
Oh yeah, I get it, Jake. You know why? Because you're the only
Radio with 50 bits. That's the most bits of the day. I'm giving you crowns, Radio. Radio, thank you very much, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Oh, by the way, how sexy does Sammy Guevara look today?
Anyone but Leo, I know, right?
Exactly, and that's no joke. But here's a joke. What do you call it?
Yo, and again? Yo. Radio, thank you so much, man. And thank you, Halo, for giving some hype to Radio.
We're gonna have a little bit of the bubbly. All right, guys, I gotta go. I got my assistant on the other line. We'll talk tomorrow. Okay.
What the heck? He poured the.
I still don't have any toilet paper. Can you find me some?
He just poured orange juice on the counter. My goodness, man. Oh, I don't know that, Shroom. I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't know that. I don't want to know that. Sug D? Sug D. Sug D? Sugid? Sugid. Pineapple Pete. Thought it was Xavier Woods for a second. Post Malonis, what's up, man? He just rolls all the way from one end of the ring, all the way under the ropes to the other side. All right, Sugid. Akira Tozawa is on NXT. See if he can pick up a win here. He's been on kind of a little losing streak recently. Cruiserweight tournament. It's round robin, I guess. Akira Tozawa. All right. Akira Tozawa is great. But where the heck is my Akira Tozawa? There it is. Remember when he was pretending to be Vince McMahon backstage? And he was like, "You're fired." Who's he fighting? He's fighting Swerve? Yeah, he is. He's fighting Swerve. Oh, this could be good. Do I have him? Do I have him under Swerve or do I have him under Isaiah? Let me see. Looks like neither. Really? Alright. Interim NXT Cruiserweight Championship. They had to take it off of Jordan Devlin because he's stuck overseas. Can't defend it. So who's sad about Heath Slater? A lot of people got released, man. Definitely a dark day for a bunch of WWE superstars, but maybe it's a bright day. So a lot of those people seem to have some frustration. That's a good word. A lot of them seem to have frustration with their current usage and their spot on the roster. So this might be actually a really happy day for some of them. Might be able to go somewhere else and really realize their dreams of what they want to be doing right now.
This may indeed be Swerve's house by the time this tournament is over. And Scott was saying not today. And Isaiah Swerve,
all right, let's see if I can get Isaiah.
Rangy, athletic, and very intelligent superstar.
Swerve or El Hijo de Bat.
Swerve Scott, he's always got a smile on his face, always a very chill mood. But once that bell rings, man, he can go.
Might be a good thing, man.
Scott recently on Twitter, so the battlefield has been set, but there is no one more battle tested for this than the.
Where the heck has Rob Gronkowski been at?
Scott, and a jab right to the jaw from Tozawa. Nothing replaces experience. Akira Tozawa has been here since day one, ever since the rebirth of the Cruiserweight division.
All right.
Here in WWE.
Going down here.
With
Zach is one of your top 10 of all time. I like Zach a lot. He's a good wrestler. He's got a great look and he's got a great attitude for the business and everything. It's a really great homegrown, self-made.
Contemplating his next move.
Cool guy, man. Ah, I found him. Isaiah Swerve.
Just taking his opportunity here against Isaiah Swerve. Scott, I'll never forget just how confident it must have been for Akira Tozawa to walk in here to NXT the night.
They got rid of the title. They didn't get rid of the title. They just got. They had to.
So for him to come to NXT ground,
they gotta have somebody holding it.
Took a lot of moxie. It did, but it just shows you.
They need a restart. Think so?
He welcomes every challenge that lies before him. Now tosses Scott to the ground.
Yeah, Swerve winning would be really cool, actually. He's a great athlete.
Group B action continues here on NXT.
All right. Man, this WWE website has been messing up recently. I'm trying to just get this picture. I'm trying to get his page to load, and it's just taking forever. Maybe there's just more people on it than normal. Come on, you can do it. He's got the coolest picture possible. Wait till you guys see this picture. Really wanted to know what was in Rowan's cage. They showed it. They showed what was in Rowan's cage. They showed what was in there. I guess you missed the episode. If you want to know what was in there, I'll tell you. But if you want to see it yourself, you can. I'll let you find it. I don't want to spoil it for you. All right, I got Isaiah Swerve. I'll leave him under Isaiah. Alright. Boom. Oh, that's not the what? No, that's not the one. I already had him. I had him. That's not the coolest picture. I want the picture I just got. Okay, who's messing around with my pictures? Who's doing it? Is that you, Dudley? Dudley, are you messing with my pictures? Okay, there it is. Look at this picture. They're like, sure, I guess you can look cool like that. Everyone else is just standing there like, here I am. He's like, yeah, I'm looking cool. Look at my glasses. I'm like NXT's Morpheus. All right, now let's put him in the right place. All right, there we go. Wrestling school, yeah. No, the 90-day rule, it only applies if you're well, I don't think it does. Does it apply to them? I actually am not gonna say that I know what happens there because I don't. I don't know. In this particular case, I have no idea. I don't think it does. But I'm not sure. So Shroomgoon, where does Nyla live that she has travel restrictions, Shroomgoon? I thought she was an American citizen. I thought she lived in America. Unless that's not. Is that true? Were you just making that up or what? I want to know, man, because she seems to have gotten that Riho thing where she got the title and now she's just gone forever. Maybe that's why they're building up Britt Baker so much, is because they're about to just hand the title over to her. I really hope not. All right. Now we got Isaiah. Ta-da! And Sammy Guevara just won over on AEW.
Of the champion, he beats him with a knee right to the face.
Jeez, man. Sammy Guevara. Sammy Guevara, dude, he's the best. Can't say because you don't want any spoilers. Washington, D.C. So why would she have travel restrictions, man? Doesn't make any sense. I don't want spoilers about the like wrestling business that aren't officially announced, you know. But if it's something that has been officially announced by AEW, then you can tell me.
Spoiler: Sammy Guevara beats the shit out of Darby Allin.
Wow! Yes! Damn right!
And that match is coming up in the opening.
Cover your ears.
Let me just go give you an example of how the hell and how brutal I'm gonna beat the hell out of that face-painted weirdo.
Oh.
Yes! Oh yeah!
The big dog! Oh my goodness. Thank you for subscribing.
That guy creeps me out.
Well, he called him out, basically, is what he did.
I work at the city where AEW is doing their shows now. Yeah, but I'm not asking that. I'm asking why are there... What are you talking about with travel restrictions, man?
The sex god always ends up on top.
And the winner of that match will go on to face the
I understand that you work there and all this stuff, but you're not answering the question, dude. If she lives in Washington D.C., then how's there travel restrictions?
Chuck Taylor takes on Kip Sabian.
That's what I'm asking. I'm asking how, if she lives in Washington, D.C., can she not travel to these shows? I know they're filming these shows in like a closed set somewhere, but unless the place they're filming these is international waters or something, or overseas, I don't understand why she wouldn't be able to go to the show. Who's my pick for the cruiserweight titles? Oh man, for the cruiserweight title. I mean Isaiah Swerve would be a great choice. Which, by the way, he's still wrestling over here. Him and Akira Tozawa are trying to murder each other.
This is a long tournament. You hope to win these matches quickly and unscathed. Look, that's the ideal situation, but just think of all the talent, all the talented competitors that you have to face, and that's not a likely proposition.
As of April 1st, the venue where they're showing now was shut down. Oh, nah, okay. All right, well, thank you for that. But that doesn't explain why she wouldn't be on these shows. But okay. All right. I'm not that worried about it, but I just thought it would be like an easy answer. Like she hasn't been on TV because what, you know? They just haven't been booking her because she hasn't been on TV since before April 1st, man. Oh my goodness.
I take that back.
Yo, he folded Akira Tozawa in half with this suplex. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's done. Akira's done, dude. That's 3 straight losses. No. Akira kicked out. Sammy Guevara. Sammy's growing on you? Yeah, dude. I didn't like him at first.
You can see the frustration on the face of Isaiah Swerve Scott, but he can't let it overcome him.
At the time, she wasn't in the area.
Wisely so, staying right on top of things, continuing the
that doesn't mean she's restricted from going, but alright.
Again, this is just the beginning of the interim NXT Cruiserweight Championship Tournament, round robin style.
Oh, nice stuff. Akira Tozawa really bringing it right here. I thought he was done with. Oh my goodness. Overhead belly-to-belly suplex right into the turnbuckle. Oh, I love that. Yo, trouble in the underworld. And with the Trouble in Paradise kick. Dude, Tozawa's gonna win? Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. That camera work was awesome. Done! Wow! Akira won. Yo! Now, that was a good little swerve at the end. I thought Swerve had it. But Akira Tozawa, man, like a champion. Akira wins. Wow, I thought Isaiah was going to move on. Isaiah, I got this cool picture for you and everything, and you lose? He's former Cruiserweight champions. What do you expect? Hey, I don't know, man. Look at all the former champions there are. Former champs can lose. Oh, my goodness. The way he folded him up like that, that was crazy. Ay, ay, ay. But to answer, do I think the medical tape is a played out gimmick? No, I don't. I think if you overuse it, then it can be. I think in certain regards, like if you just fought Brock Lesnar and he suplexed the heck out of you, and then the next day you show up with your whole ribs wrapped up and your back and like your neck wrapped up or something, that could make sense because you're supposed to get beasted, you know? You're supposed to look like you got destroyed. I think it's just another form of storytelling. Oh, he's not out of the tournament though. He just lost. Okay. Yeah, because it's round robin, so you don't just you're not just out of the tournament because you lose. He's just sitting at 0 wins so far. Okay, that's good. It's true, he did beat Neville. Yeah, dude. Look at all the. Oh, even Enzo.
Champion again.
Great first step for Tozawa.
He will be Cruiserweight champion again. It really looked like he hurt his neck on the way down, though. Uh-oh, I see Velveteen Dream on a couch. Yeah, it's a tournament, guys, but it's not like a single elimination type of tournament bracket thing. It's a round robin. So basically, you wrestle everybody, and then whoever has the best overall record, they fight. Tegan Knox versus Raquel Gonzalez coming up next on NXT, and we got Kip Sabian.
With Kip Sabian, and has told me a lot of good things about Kip, and we've seen a lot of good things from Kip Sabian. But here they are, your little buddies.
Bounce, 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 bounce. Oh my goodness. All right. So we got Kip Sabian and who's he gonna face? Chuck Taylor? Dude, Orange Cassidy has the easiest job in all of wrestling. He made himself have the easiest job. Trent, blah 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 with Omega. Yes, let's remember that. This AEW match looks good. Yes, yes, this could be good. Chuck Taylor is no slouch. I'm just glad it's not Trent, dude. Seen enough of Trent recently. They really have been pumping him up. They're over here like, yo, Trent. They're just pumping him up. That still reminds me, he never got that couch stream entrance. Oh man, Halo's having a bad day. Halo's having a bad day. I'm really sorry about these things that have been happening, Halo. Today is not a great day.
To possibly advance to some point.
Maybe they will. Maybe next year. maybe next year. The Hybrid 2 can't wrestle. I'm sad. Me too, dude. The Hybrid 2 is a great tag team. This is really throwing a lot of monkey wrenches in the mix. Well, you got the gritty in a basket. There's no gritty in a basket. This is so fake. I'll show you what's in a basket. I'll show you what's in a basket.
And Trent have been red hot in the tag team.
Yes, they have. Good point.
Dudley in a basket.
They're climbing the ladder to get a shot at the AEW Tag Team.
No, Dudley, you're not really in a basket. Dudley, you're not really in a basket. Dudley, you're not really in a basket. Okay, Dudley, you're in a basket.
Not much of a double buy there, I gotta be honest with you.
It's not going to stop you, though, is it? Good leap.
Yeah, everyone's hyped for you, Dudley. All the people, they're hyped.
That was good.
Single leg.
Really good.
Dudley, they're not in the camera. Dudley.
So you don't need a great physique to be a great wrestler. I mean, look at Bobby Eaton. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, one of the greatest.
I know you can't see them. They're not in the camera, Dudley.
No, that's a great point. That is a great point. One of the greatest.
Say hi, Dudley.
Exactly.
Oh, he's waving hi. Good job, Dudley.
Here, once again,
all right.
Kip Sabian.
Okay, but bye, Dudley. Bye. I like the Fiend with the bunny ears too. That's cool. Please do a women's tournament like this. Yes, dude, that'd be so awesome, Elijah. I love tournaments. I love that. But my pick to win the whole thing, I still want Isaiah to win it. Oh my goodness, look at this. Yo, Mo grades. La 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 la. Bye, Dudley. Yo, tier 2. Uh-oh. I gotta mute that song every, here and there because that one gets claimed every single time. I gotta remember to, edit that somehow. Yo, Mo. Mo, he just wanted to get the Dudley emote. Mo, tier 2. Thank you so much, man. Mo hype.
Lover of all good guys here in AEW, but not me.
Well, I've been in the ring with them.
I did it to get Dudley.
Recently. Oh, sure. Did the best friends hug.
You just wanted
Yo, Mo, thank you so much, and thank you to everybody who gave some hype for Mo.
No, it's better to have brothers.
That's epic, man. Swerve Scott versus Keith Lee would be match of the night. That would be good.
Okay, so there goes Sabian. Wow, with a knee strike. Here he comes. Watch out.
Sabian goes. Chuck E. Cheese sidesteps in there.
This baseball slide drop kick that time, and Chuck T's got him.
Nice stuff.
And gonna try. Oh,
Kip Sabian, so smart, man.
Goofy smile on his face.
Stopped early from leaping springboard enziguri, but he knew that Chuck Taylor was gonna duck under it, so he didn't even do it. He just hops down on the apron. So smart.
Terrible. Exactly. Jimmy Havoc
Dudley with the
knows.
bunny ears.
Jimmy Havoc, of course.
I want the Dudley
aligned
emote.
with Kip Sabian and
Oh,
Brodie
Dudley's
Ford.
got
I believe they share an apartment together somewhere.
he's got little Easter eggs.
Penelope
What?
and Kip live in a very nice room, and Jimmy Havoc lives in a box.
Yo, Dudley, look.
That would not
Dudley,
surprise
come here.
me at
Look.
all.
In the corner.
Look what Mo did. He gave you Easter eggs.
Yes, sir, up on top.
No, don't steal a phone, Dudley. No, that doesn't mean you get to take the phone. Dudley, get back. Give me that. Give me that back. Dudley, no.
His head into his torso to push him over. I like that.
A good look at the super bad.
Great power couple, yes. Penelope Ford and Kip Sabian. I really do like their dynamic they have.
An advantage.
It's pretty cool.
Behind the ref's back, which I really appreciate.
I'm glad you said the word.
Raquel Gonzalez is facing Tegan Knox right now. Oh my goodness. Raquel Gonzalez with a vertical, almost a choke slam that she pulled off, but Tegan Knox was able to get out of it.
Lots of kicks to the head. I love that move. Look at this. Kick him. Wow.
He's going to cover him, too. Pretty good press. 1, 2.
Alright, I'll put Tegan Knox up here.
Standing there like a mute.
I wish I had all these characters. I just
Yeah, I don't know. I
can't find good pictures of all of them, and it's just so much,
Literally.
Okay, now.
The cat literally
so much
gets your
time.
tongue. Is that where we're at here?
Watch out, Penelope. Oh, man.
I love it. Look at those shoes.
You're
Sparkly
talking about
shoes.
you're talking about a vicious lady.
I like sparkly shoes, Tony. I'm telling you that.
You do you?
Alright, do ya? Do ya? I'm going over to NXT here. I mean, Kip Sabian's cool, but I really, I'd rather see what's going to develop over here. Raquel Gonzalez and Tegan Knox have been part of one of the best women's feud of the last couple of months, or actually like the last year. How do you upgrade your tier? It's an upgrade in price. So whereas right now you're at the $5 a month, it'd be $10 a month. So I think you just, what do you do?
This has been vicious ever since the bell. We've seen in spurts what Gonzalez is capable of, but now in an actual match.
You might have to ask Mo. I can't do it myself right now because I'm running the channel, so it won't give me the options. But I think you just... Yo. Oh my goodness. Yo, upgrade? Upgrade. La, 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 la. Mo gifted a subscription. Yo.
Nothing is working for Tegan Knox right
Empire got his belt back. Got his championship back. Oh, that's done? Yo. What is going on? Mo is hooking it up. Upgrades. Upgrades. Dude, why are you doing people like this? Why are you hitting people in the face with shields like this? This is just... La, 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 la. Tegan Knox able to pull off the win. Tegan Knox pulls off the win with the help of Shotzi Blackheart. What is Shotzi Blackheart? What's she up to? Why is she helping Tegan Knox? This makes little sense to me. But hopefully it's going to become a storyline or something. Doesn't really make much sense. What happened? Shotzi Blackheart out of nowhere to even the odds because I guess because Dakota Kai was on the outside, kind of messing around, making the match almost impossible for Tegan Knox to win. Shotzi almost got chokeslammed on the apron though, but a nice little stack up roll up by Tegan Knox takes Raquel into the losers column. Shotzi. Raquel Gonzalez is not happy about this. I wouldn't be happy either. I'd be like, what are you doing here? Kip Sabian over here beating up on on Chuck Taylor.
Has to say, will Tommaso Ciampa say that Johnny Gargano was the better man? Meanwhile, what kind of man?
Yeah, I can't wait to see it either.
20 years old, made the decision to pursue this thing. My family, they didn't want me in it at all. I actually ended up.
There you go. Johnny Wrestling can't wait to find out what Tommaso Ciampa's going to say tonight. Now we got a Keith Lee retrospective type of thing. Bask in the glory of Keith Lee. Oh, bask in his glory, for he is limitless. And now we're going to commercial. All right, so let's go back over to AEW. See what Kip Sabian's up to.
There you go. Just oh my gosh.
Thumbs up. He got the
Kip has got to win this, right?
Jimmy Havoc's had enough.
Jimmy Havoc's here.
Look, oh, he spikes him on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
And it gets Penelope for the dot. Big Frankensteiner there. Kip's going with the roll up. 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Wow. Yo. Jimmy freaking Havoc just destroyed Orange Cassidy on the outside. He DDT'd his neck into the ground. My goodness. Jimmy Havoc just DDT'd Orange Cassidy so hard that I'm scared. Like the angle that he put his neck at and brought him down, it was like it was almost like a page turner. Or the Rampage. It was almost like the Rampage. You know, Paige's DDT that she does? It was like that. He like lifted him up onto himself and just went, wow. Right on the outside. Oh, Orange Cassidy. I don't know, man. Jimmy Havoc is great. Be nice to see a little bit more of him. Nice to see him tonight. Goodness gracious, Jimmy. I don't know if he was supposed to do it like that. That made my neck hurt. My neck hurts right now because of seeing that.
I'm not finished with you!
Oh my goodness.
I'm not finished with you!
Look at the ref. Oh, dude, Mo. Mo is out here killing it. Mo is out here gifting people subscriptions and hooking up the chat. You know what? Oh, I was gonna do it, but where'd it go? It's gone. Dude, Mo, thank you so much. 1,000 bits. 1,000. He's not finished. Mo. 1,000 bits, dude. And thank you to New Zealand Assassin for cheering, for giving some hype for that. Guys, make sure you give some hype when you see people hooking up the chat like that. Hooking up the stream. My goodness, man. 1,000 bits. That is very, very gracious of you, Mo. Very gracious. Be great to see if Strowman does that again. Does the Seth roll through to the Falcon Arrow? You'd have to be slamming somebody pretty big to get that first part going. So I don't know. My goodness. Did I see the Archer match ending? Yes, I did. It was very impressive. He was able to pull that move off on Colt Cabana. Very impressive. Pretty, what finisher should I use in real life? The Manu or the 360 Brainbuster? What kind of wrestler are you talking about? Are you talking about your guy that we downloaded? I'd say neither of those for your guy. 360 Brainbuster, you're gonna be slamming a lot of big guys. That's a very difficult move to pull off on people of a large body type, you know. The guy looks more like he would do something like a like a crazy DDT, like a really crazy DDT, or like a sunset flip, or like Adam Cole's move, something like that, the tequila Panama Sunrise or something. I'd have him doing something where he's doing kind of like a maybe even like a really cool strike, like a bionic elbow to the head or something. In real life, oh okay, I don't know, man. I don't know. What kind of wrestler are you in real life? Yeah, Final Fantasy VII is a PS4 exclusive for 365 days. So, a little less than a year from now, Xbox will be able to touch on it. Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, thanks to the Dork Overlord, we will be playing that game starting tomorrow. Starting tomorrow, Final Fantasy VII Remake is live on the Gritty Urban Saga channel on Twitch. You're going to have to come watch me on Twitch. I'm not going to be streaming it on YouTube because Square Enix is notorious for copyright claiming anything that has a piece of their music in it, one of their cinematics, one of their cutscenes in it. They're notorious for just claiming stuff, copyright strikes, all that stuff. So I'm not streaming it on YouTube. I might be uploading the playthrough, like parts of the playthrough to YouTube, but I would say if you guys really want to guarantee that you're going to see what's going on and be part of the playthrough and everything, get on over to my Twitch channel. It's twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. The link is also in the description of the YouTube video that you're watching right now. So if you guys want to come on over, use that link. Also, guys, if you have not already left a thumbs up on the YouTube channel, I'm trying not to like talk about it all the time and beg for it, but guys, please, thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a thumbs up on the YouTube. Justin Law making his AEW debut. Justin Law. Justin Law. He's got some create a wrestler pants. All right, we're talking about Keith Lee over here.
Grind and work harder and overcome.
Yeah, we got hosts going on. Thank you for the host.
This is what it means to be limitless.
In this universe, the Dusty host. Thank you for all the hosts, guys. Uh-oh, hey. Dexter Lumis. Oh no, it's the Stranger Things guy.
At last, a host with class.
Dudley heard his host going off. Dexter Lumis. Did I not have Dexter Lumis? I could have sworn I had him. Did he have a different name before? So creepy, man. This guy's extra creep factory. Like what Beastmaster going to look like in his 70s. Oh my goodness. Yep, Dexter Lumis is here. Creepy. Creepy. What you mean Stranger Things? I mean his theme song sounds just like the beginning of Stranger Things. This guy came out here like, alright. Jehudi Miles. Can he get a win? Dude, I swear I had Dexter Lumis. I don't have Dexter Lumis? Dexter Lumis' theme song sounds just like Stranger Things. I can't believe they're getting away with it, actually. It's so similar. Dexter Lumis versus Jehudi Miles. Alright, hang on. Let's see, do I even have him? I swear I had him. Dexter. Oh yeah, I do have him. Dude, look at this guy. What a savage.
Good luck, man.
Yeah, good luck is right. Good luck, man. That's what I gotta say. You got a staring problem? Oh no, you do not want to. You do not want to start messing with. Oh my God!
That's how
Dexter
Loomis
Loomis
communicates.
just chopped this dude in the back.
Just a crushing presence from Dexter Loomis. It's like all the air's been taken out of the room.
Dexter Loomis here. Dexter Loomis here.
Loomis just seems like he's in a different world. The only one joining him is Tahuti Miles.
I mean, Tahuti Miles has anybody in there, and that's a fair question.
Kelly, welcome back.
Oh, Miles tried to block for a moment. And now Miles with the drop kick.
Nice drop kick.
And Loomis still on his feet, now sent into the corner. Dexter Loomis now down to a knee, but back up.
Tahuti able to
put him in the right place.
Seemingly throw Dexter off his game a
Hopefully I
little
won't
bit
have to
here.
do this again.
Oh, and caught with a spine buster.
And that's where it ends.
Oh my goodness.
Loomis just stalking
Jeez, man.
Tahuti Miles. Slithering across the ring.
Ouch.
Come on. Dexter, you gotta listen to me off the hill, all right? We got top 5, Dexter. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, now Loomis. Oh, my God. Driving Miles into the mat. And now this. The Anaconda Vice.
That's done, dude. That's done. He choked him all the way.
To Dexter Loomis.
Done.
Here is your winner by submission.
Stranger Things. It's Stranger Things. Dude, what is he gonna be doing? Is he gonna be going after Keith Lee? They did put him right after. They put him right after the Keith Lee thing, so maybe that's a kind of like a clue that he's gonna be going after that North American Championship soon. Goodness gracious, man. You really put him away quick there. Give him like the sit out sidewalk slam and then hit him with that the Anaconda Vice. Anaconda Vice just done with. Good night, Usher. Goodness gracious, dude. Wow, Dexter Loomis, good stuff, man.
An empty arena, no holds barred match. Let me put it to you this way. Not only is Jake an absolute animal
Oh yeah,
in MMA,
he's got no eye patch on anymore. Yep, Jim Ross. Let's hope it's not sleepy Jim Ross. Let's hope it's like hype Jim Ross as the commentator for tonight's main event. Goodness gracious, Dexter. All right, hang on just a second, guys. All right, I'm back. It's crazy how many superstars WWE let go today. Sad, really. It might not be sad for them, man. A lot of those people seem to be not so happy with their usage by the WWE. That might be like getting out of a somewhat abusive relationship or something. Might be sad for their paycheck for a couple of weeks or something, but it might actually be a happy thing for some of them. People are watching it on Fight. It would be a smart idea to play Being Elite just to pass the time. Watching what? It's sad for the fans? Not really. I mean, what's if you're a fan of somebody, you should want the best for them, right? Might be a better overall usage. Just being in the big leagues doesn't mean you're gonna get utilized. You might actually see them more now. You know, if you're a fan of Rusev, you might be seeing him more than recently, based off of his release. Somebody's gonna probably pick him up, and then he's probably gonna be a bigger part of a storyline or a bigger part of a promotion. So if you're a fan of these people, it might be a good day. You know, just gotta wait and see. It's all about what's best for these people, you know. And somebody like Rusev or somebody like who else? Leo Rush. I mean, these people are incredible performers and incredible entertainers, athletes. And if they get picked up by anybody, it might be even better if you're a fan of them. Just got to give it a chance. We'll see how it turns out. Uh-oh, Adam Cole, the poolside promo.
There tonight, did you? All right, stupid. Let me explain this to you one more time. You, yes, you do not deserve a
Gallows
shot
Anderson,
at
yeah.
my NXT
There's
Championship.
some people on that list who could be
It's just
big
that
elsewhere,
simple.
you know.
And listen, a lot of things have been twisted lately. Because the fact is, Adam Cole is a very, very nice guy. Right now, I'm worried about making sure we protect our reality. I'm not focused on unimportant, childish dreams of other people. Me and everybody else, we should be focused on protecting our reality, taking care of it. And the reality of our world right now is that there is nobody in NXT, nobody in WWE who deserves a shot
That would be weird.
at my NXT Championship. Besides, guys, come on, we got a lot more to focus on. A lot more important things to focus on. Like for example, the Undisputed Era regaining what is ours. Because tonight, Roderick Strong and Bobby Fish are going to successfully take back the NXT Tag Team Championships. And then the Undisputed Era will go one step closer to becoming whole once again. And that, boys and girls, well, you know the rest.
The big dog! Here comes
So
the
let me get
big
this straight.
dog!
No one deserves an
Thank
NXT
you for
title
subscribing.
opportunity. If you're the Velveteen Dream, this is ridiculous.
It's Adam Cole
Who
being
was
Adam
that?
Cole,
Who
dangled
was
the
that?
carrot, then snatched it away.
Mavzone, Kevin Henry James.
Please welcome the
Velveteen Dream. Velveteen Dream. He's here. So yeah, as I was saying, Mavzone, thank you for subscribing. Kevin Henry James Williams DJ Demon. My goodness, that is a very very in-depth screen name, but thank you. Do I get that Psycho Sid vibe? Man, he what does he remind me of? He reminds me of just a Stranger Things villain. You guys did you see Stranger Things? That one, was it a Russian guy? I think it was a Russian dude who was a bad guy in one of the seasons. He reminds me of that. Straight up reminds me of just creepy dude. Alright, main event of the evening. Jon Moxley versus Jake Hager.
Chris Jericho back at Revolution.
Alright, Adam Cole, you gotta go, man. This is for the title, so we're definitely sticking with the AEW as much as possible right now.
Some would say feeling out period. I would say just being careful. No one wants.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught.
In the early going.
All right, let's get our Jon Moxley.
Bigger Hager back into the corner.
Jake Hager.
A lot of damage can be done in these corners.
All right, we got Jake. We got John. What's up, John? Johnny Mox.
Moxley in a defensive position there,
we
as
go.
he should have been.
All right, now let's get the title. This is for the title, guys. It's an empty arena, no holds barred.
Moxley once skirted death beating staph infection. But maybe Hager may prove to be stronger than staph infection.
Here it goes.
One for the leg here.
World title on the line, guys.
You got to know both guys want to be the first to get the takedown. And right there you see Moxley, a very quick, slick back heel trip, taking down the former amateur great from Oklahoma University. He holds the record there for the most pins in a season.
Oh my God, Finn Balor's here. Oh, Finn Balor is here.
Level.
Comments
for the Sooners.
We'll get you a date with the prince.
Oh, he left?
A date with the prince.
Both men are right-handed, by the way.
How about you be a gentleman, Finn, and pick the dream up, let's say, next Wednesday.
Hand is
Oh.
Moxley is back only momentarily. This is where Hager's really dangerous, but he got countered right there.
Next Wednesday, Finn Balor versus Velveteen Dream.
Action. Maybe working toward a double wrist lock, and he gets it.
Okay, I can deal with that.
Trying to armbar.
Dude, I can deal with that. What is Velveteen Dream doing? Goes under the desk. To me, Dream is the best NXT's got. He's good charisma-wise. He's a great wrestler, too. I'd say between him, Matt Riddle, Tommaso Ciampa.
255 or 60 pounder should not be endured.
Gosh, man, Keith Lee.
Thought about going for single leg, got blocked. Moxley changed.
They got like a really strong top 10 right now. They really do. But
trying to control the right ankle.
Velveteen's definitely one of them.
Contender. And I think the biggest challenge that Moxley has had.
Pete Dunne's stuck in the UK, yeah.
Because this match to Moxley is professional life and death. I know that's drastic.
All right.
But that's how
Jake
Moxley
Hager.
is his life.
Very slow paced, very grounded match.
But nonetheless, we got a clean break, which I'm kind of surprised of. And maybe I shouldn't be. Shame on me.
I thought it was no holds barred. You get rope breaks and no holds barred? How do you get rope breaks and no holds barred? That would mean that the holds are barred, because you could do like the tarantula hold in the corner. You could do the tree of woe. You could do the tree of woe and like hold somebody upside down and just choke them in that hold forever. But it would get a rope break? What? I don't know. WWE would kill Dream in the main roster. Who knows, man? Depends on if they have a plan for him or not.
This epic AEW Heavyweight Championship fight.
They didn't kill Samoa Joe. They didn't kill Kevin Owens. They didn't kill Sami Zayn. They didn't kill Shinsuke. They didn't kill. There's a lot of people who haven't been killed on the main roster. They're not as like front and center as they were in NXT. Doesn't mean he's like extra dead if he goes down to NXT or if he goes up to the main roster. My bad. I don't know about that. We'd have to see, man. Nobody has a crystal ball. I don't think it's a guarantee that he'd get destroyed. Especially if Vince was into him. I could see him becoming Intercontinental Champ or United States Champ like night one if Vince really likes him. It's really up to that. It's up to if they have plans for him and if fits the bill. Some people just can't cut it, you know? Some people they don't get the training that they need down in NXT, and then they come up to the main roster and they're not able to really cut a good promo, or like they're not able to. It just doesn't fit. Who knows? It just depends, man. Some people come up like what's his name? Bobby Roode. They bring you up and they just forget everything that made you cool except for your theme song. Like, it's here or there, man. I'm not willing to bet on it. That's why I think he should just stay in NXT. There's some people who should just stay in NXT. Why go? Mm-mm. And NXT is at commercial. That's like saying I want to stay in AAA base. Hey, if you're like the star of your team in AAA, and you know that they have nothing for you, and you're gonna get drafted to the Braves or something, you're gonna go to Atlanta Braves, but you're gonna ride the bench all season. Why would you go? Some people would rather be a big fish in a small pond than a bench warmer in a huge conglomerate, you know. Uh-oh, we got Indus here.
From the NXT Tag Team title picture to the interim NXT Cruiserweight title tournament. Tozawa defeated Swerve earlier tonight. Who'll be next week?
Oh, I know who's not winning.
Debuting Elio Del Fantasma, Kushida versus Nice, and Jake Atlas versus Drake Maverick, who undoubtedly has a lot to prove in this tournament.
Drake Maverick has a lot to prove. Yes, he does. Shotzi Blackheart and Tegan Knox versus Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Women's tag team action in NXT? What? Don't see that very often. Women's tag team action. Bow 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 now. Matt Riddle is gonna have a mystery tag team partner tonight to help him defend the NXT Tag Team Championships. The show will be on Xbox next year? Is that true? Where are you hearing this, Shroomgoon? Watch the language, New Zealand. We don't really swear it up in here like that. Especially not using the Lord's name. There are some people who are gonna take that very personally. So let's not be saying stuff like that. Shroomgoon's got the skinny, man. He's got the news. Alright, Undisputed Era is here. Bobby Fish. How much fish could Bobby Fish fry if Bobby Fish could fry fish? Very important question. Bobby Fish and Kyle O'Reilly and the Bro.
And their opponents. First, he is one half of the...
Who's they though? Where did you hear that? What's your source? you gotta list your sources, man. Who said that? Who's they? Where did they say it? Just one of the developers, one of the people who works for him? Was it an article on their official website? Like, who is his?
To defend those NXT Tag Team Championships.
Oh.
But unfortunately, that's not possible. But Matt, I know you're in need of a tag team partner, so I've gone out and I've found another true stallion. He's one of the toughest people I've ever been in the ring with. And he's ready to break some jaws. His name is Timothy Thatcher.
Oh
Timothy
my
Thatcher?
God.
Who?
You know, there's a reason Pete Dunne kept Matt Riddle in suspense.
Oh, he's got a cool sounding theme song right now, though.
Man, is this a welcome surprise?
Yo. Timothy Thatcher.
The meanest son of a bitch you'll ever see.
Jeez.
Timothy Thatcher is here on NXT.
Yo, it's like that? You know, he got in the ring and the Undisputed Era just scattered like the roaches when the lights come on, man. Timothy Thatcher, okay. That introduction was incredible. Tom Phillips, the music, the intro by Pete Dunne, the reaction by the Undisputed Era, that was all perfectly done. What a great introduction. That was cool stuff. All right, back over here to AEW.
They're surrounded by concrete. There's no
Oh my
wrestling
goodness.
mats out.
On the outside,
This is not the area one is
Jon
trained
Moxley,
in.
Jake Hager on the outside,
Learn to
both
do this
feeling
for a
the
living.
savagery that they put on
I
each other.
admire each individual's grit and their guts. Good Lord Almighty! Oh, got stopped.
Timothy
pile driver
Thatcher.
attempt by Mox.
SD Studios, okay. Well, if that's official, that's crazy. I'm sure Xbox would love to have a good baseball game or two.
Remorseless. Anytime you're surrounded by inanimate
Because
objects.
Sony has had the market kind of cornered with the show, man. The show is incredible. Like I even consider buying the show every year because it's so well done. The graphics are incredible, the sounds, the parks, everything.
World
It's so
Heavyweight
good.
Championship. It is no holds barred, and that giant man right there, Jake Hager, is the #1 contender.
This is our show.
Well, this is scary out here.
The WWE main event. Jim Ross on commentary and Jack Swagger and Dean Ambrose. the WWE main event of AEW. Show is a money grab. If you want to play competitive, yeah, oh yeah, for sure. But it's like that's what all these incremental sports games have become, is these money grabs, and it's just so stupid, man. People have let it get that way. People need to stop buying all that stuff. If people stopped buying the microtransactions, then they would stop. They stop putting them in the game so prominently. All right, back over here. Back over here with NXT.
Again, Bobby Fish, who's pretty talented as well in mixed martial arts, has got control of Matt Riddle in this NXT Tag Team title match. Cover here. And Riddle able to escape. Byron, what would this mean for the
Wish
Undisputed
Animal
Era?
Crossing had microtransaction. I'm glad it doesn't, though. The way people have been telling me about how addicted they are to that game, I'm glad it doesn't.
Adam Cole sitting on
See
top
people
of the
getting
mountain as
divorced,
NXT
people going to
champion.
rehab,
Imagine Bobby Fish and Roger
people going to rehab for Animal Crossing addiction, spending their life savings. I spent my life savings on Animal Crossing. There's no time travel in real life. If I could go back.
Stay down. That's the issue here. But if this is the environment,
It's the new Fortnite.
if Mox can gain an advantage, it'll be on this.
Dude, I really wish that my feed would work. Every other feed I got going on is just super dead. AEW's out here doing work, taking down these streams. Oh, thank you, by the way. Whoever the two people are who just gave thumbs up to the YouTube video, thank you so much. It looks like I'd say about 10% of the people who've come through here have given thumbs up, something like that. Probably less. So thank you to the people who have left a thumbs up. If you're on the Twitch channel and you got a few moments on your hands, maybe you could hop on over to the YouTube video and leave a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Would be nice. Oh my goodness. Moxley put straight into the steel steps.
That was a very strategic shot. The shoulder got it, and the torso got it on the right side. That seems to be the problem area. That's the face of a man whose bank account could soar with a victory here tonight.
Could soar, yes.
Certainly sure it would make his lovely wife happy.
That'd be awesome, dude. If everybody came over and just left a thumbs
Hager
up on the
adjusting
YouTube.
his knee equipment.
I'll give you guys the
Pace of this
the
thing's
link to
been
the YouTube channel. How about that?
dangerously deliberate. Oh, what a clothesline! But Hager,
Get on over there.
Hager didn't go down.
Too
He
easy.
barely rested.
Oh my goodness. Moxley's getting kind of tenderized over here.
A former world champion
Uh-oh.
for the Hager
Ooh, he was going for the Hager bomb. Oh, I almost called it the swagger bomb. Ooh, leaping knee by Moxley.
Nicely done by the
Since
champion.
when does Moxley have a
Both
running
men
leaping
lying
knee?
in fatigue and perspiration.
I love how they're both matching. Yeah, they're both wearing like the same looking outfit.
Of what happens to me if I lose this match?
So much sweat came off his chest. Yeah, they're both really sweaty.
Referee checking on both men, seeing if either want to submit, capitulate. If you
Dude,
will.
they've said the S word like 4 times tonight. Is that? Doesn't that make something rated R if you say the S word 4 times? They're gonna have some. TNT is gonna have some words with them tonight, man. Because I think you can only say the S word like 4 times before your product becomes rated R.
They're fighting for all they got. Now look at Mox trying to block those knees with his forearms. You can block some of them.
PG-13. I know it says PG-13 at the start of the show, but you can only say swear words a certain amount of times based off the FCC before your stuff becomes the rating goes up.
The challenger got a 2 count.
Just because it's PG-13 when the show starts doesn't mean it stays that way. They can't just say the F word like 80 times and stays PG-13. They said the S word like at least 4 times tonight. No holds barred with no weapons. It's empty arena, so maybe they can get away from the ref a little bit. TV-14, yeah, you know, TV-14, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Like, I think that if you say the S word a certain amount of times, it becomes rated R. And I don't think that TNT is even. I don't think they even show rated R stuff, so they're probably gonna have some problems off of this broadcast. They've taken it a little far.
Shoulders down on Strong and a kick out.
Roderick Strong is in there? What happened to Kyle O'Reilly? Kyle O'Reilly got hurt?
And the only reason Thatcher's backing off is because Strong was holding on to the ropes and the official admonishing him, and now Strong able to come in and capitalize.
Need to hit someone with a Corona bottle. Yeah.
And this is where Fish and Strong are very dangerous now. They can isolate Timothy Thatcher.
What happened to Kyle O'Reilly? He's not here? It was Roderick Strong the whole time? I thought it was Kyle O'Reilly. Where'd Strong come from? Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. I thought it was Kyle O'Reilly. Maybe there was some sort of like injury off camera.
This is a case of Timothy Thatcher.
Or maybe we just missed it. I was watching the Moxley match, so I might have missed it. Raw and SmackDown's rated G. I don't know about that, man. I don't know about that. Some of those Lana and Bobby Lashley makeout sessions didn't look too G-rated to me.
Yeah, and Adam Cole's been playing video games and ducking Velveteen Dream.
The NXT champion Adam Cole, meanwhile, Velveteen Dream.
Timothy guy is good. You got to watch his matches. I would love to.
It's Bobby Fish in control against.
Hey, some people came over from Twitch and gave thumbs up. Thank you guys. Whoever did that, thank you.
That Timothy Thatcher loves.
Rated G when kids was in the crowd? No, dude, kids were in the crowd when that happened. Remember when Bobby Lashley and Lana made out on the stage for like 3 minutes straight? There were kids in the crowd during that.
And now in comes Roderick Strong, former North American champion. Now Thatcher trying to put Strong in a big uppercut.
Timothy Thatcher more than
sounds great, Mandy.
Thatcher and a efficient, cold, and intimidating superstar. And now
I did not see that promo, but I did hear about them getting banned on Twitch.
And the butterfly suplex.
But they got back. Oh, goodness. Butterfly suplex, a nice running punt kick right to the face of Roderick Strong. Now kick to the back, lights the back up.
And that could have been a question coming into this match. Oh, Pete Dunne was the one who recruited Timothy Thatcher to fill in his place.
All right, back to Moxley versus Hager. Oh my goodness, Hager running clothesline. Running the ropes. So big, dude. Just a hearty slap across the chest. Moxley up and under it, and it hits him with his own clothesline.
And Moxley
Looks like he clotheslined a piece of his outfit off.
used his right arm and shoulder to deliver that thunderous clothesline, and that's the arm
That
that's hurt.
sounds great, Mandy.
It's not the only part of the anatomy of this embattled AEW
I could put that in my house on crossing. Oh, no.
We could say the same thing for the challenger.
Oh, hey, Mo, by the way, I saw Deal of the Day on Best Buy. That Nintendo Labo thing, where you make the stuff out of cardboard and you can like play the piano on your Switch with the cardboard piano, and you can like fish with the thing, and like you make your own controllers out of cardboard and you can actually play those games. It's only $20 right now. It's discounted from $69.99 down to $20. Oh my God. Dude, the paradigm shift. Paradigm shift by Moxley. Hager's down. Deal of the day. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Right into the vice. Uh-oh. Yo, Moxley's in trouble. He's getting choked right now.
What a counter by Jake Hager. Right into the hole that he's
trying to get to the ropes.
He needed to have to win this match.
Who must have lagged out? I'm still live.
At some point, your body just says, "I'm done."
It's free on recycling night. Yeah, but it gives you like the templates and stuff. Like when you get it, all the cardboard has the templates on it, so you don't have to guess.
That's the challenger's advantage.
The bot lagged out. Okay.
Man, it's anybody's ball game here.
It happens. How did Moxley get out of that?
Empty arena.
Empty arena. Thank you, Jim Ross. Thank you very much for that. Uh-oh, he's turning into sleepy Jim Ross. We don't want that. Do I stream after this? Yes, Elijah.
For this giant of a man, you may have more guts and brains.
Dexter Lumis was there. Acid, yes.
To our champion, who is something else on that toughness scale. Well, this is interesting. I got a question for you.
Uh-oh, Dexter Lumis is creeping in the corner.
Need steel chairs.
Dexter Lumis is in the audience by himself. Oh, and now he disappeared. Dexter Lumis disappeared on NXT. That's Dexter Lumis. That's the Stranger Things guy. Oh my God, dude.
Again, Hager is dissecting.
Yo, Jake Hager put the steel chair against the face of Jon Moxley and then kneed the chair right into Moxley's head.
And the title at stake with big money coming with it.
Jake Hager directing just a destroyed Jon Moxley back into the ring. And now he's got a steel chair. He's put the steel chair.
See the steel chair in play.
He's setting the steel chair right in the corner between the second and third turnbuckle. Oh boy. Dexter Lumis is in the audience.
That's the plan.
Not on AEW, but yeah, on NXT. That'd be funny if he was on both shows right now. How cool would that be?
Very zealous there. Belly to back, full
Uh-oh.
Nelson.
Wait a minute, full Nelson.
And a nice count.
Nice. Arm drag, takedown.
Oh, Mox head
Oh.
first.
Jon Moxley, very, very timid.
Hager stuck in the ropes. The cover.
Timid shot to the head, right into the steel chair, but it's still there.
Folks, we've got to take a timeout, but we'll be right back.
Why does he get excited for commercials? Jim Ross gets excited for the commercial break and not for the action. Banzy, what's up, dude? It would be so cool if Dexter Lumis was like in the crowd in NXT, and then the light fades out and he's not there anymore, and then you look on AEW, and then you see the light come up and Dexter Lumis is in the crowd on AEW as well, and the light fades out and he's gone. That'd be so funny. I would love that. Just for fun, you know. I think that'd be really fun. He doesn't have to be signed, you know. I just think it'd be so fun just to see somebody transcend both brands like that. Why can't they do that? It's not like it's gonna change anything. If Dexter Lumis showed up on AEW tonight, it wouldn't make it so everybody and their grandma watches AEW and NXT goes bankrupt. They could do it. I think that'd be fun. Like Rick Rude did that. That'd be so cool. He left WWE, but it was taped and WCW was live and he was on both. See, that'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be cool? I'd love to see that, but he'd get super fired, and it looks like they're actually pushing him, so he doesn't want to get super fired right now, especially with people like Rusev getting fired. Rusev's getting fired. You better do everything right. I'd be so scared if I worked at WWE right now. I'd be like, I'd be like dressing just like Vince McMahon, dressing just like Vince. I'd be studying my promo pages so perfectly. I'd be doing everything. I'm telling you, man. I'd be eating nothing but Vince McMahon's favorite food and catering. Vince would walk past like, "What are you eating? What do you have there? What's that?" I'd be like, "Oh, that's your favorite." He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I love that. That's good. That's good. You're a good guy, Gritty. You eat good stuff. You're a good guy. Some good food." I'd be dressing just like Vince, eating just Vince McMahon approved foods.
Timothy Thatcher.
No doubt.
Bobby Fish and Roderick Strong for being able to handle the curveball.
Dexter Lumis versus Darby Allin, match of the night. It would, and then he wouldn't see Darby Allin for a month because he'd probably end up wrecking his neck trying to beat Dexter Lumis.
2-on-1 circumstances to beat down the original bro.
It'd be sad.
And as well as Matt Riddle and Timothy Thatcher have worked well together, you have to remember that this is their first time as a team.
Nice snap suplex by Bobby Fish takes down Matt Riddle.
To win the tag team titles, well, and instead going for the mount here, and now punches right to the face.
Teeing away on Matt Riddle. All Timothy Thatcher can do is
the saddest thing about the XFL is that it was actually good this
time.
And
we do have some breaking news here for you on NXT. It's still to come at the conclusion of this match. We will hear from Tommaso Ciampa. Will he indeed say that Johnny Gargano is the better man? We'll find out.
My goodness. We're going to find out after this match. All right, back to Moxley.
There's no seconds.
Back to Mox and Jake Hager.
On the left side. I feel like a doctor checking off the list here. You got a right shoulder,
What
got a
sucks,
right rib.
dude. What really sucks about the XFL thing is because XFL was actually good this time.
How much longer can Moxley last?
I loved XFL. I mean, I didn't... Oh, they had to bleed it out, you see? You see?
Moxley literally writhing in pain.
See, they're bleeding it out. XFL was actually good this time, and that's what really, really sucks about it. I mean, there's a lot that sucks about the situation. But that's definitely sad.
It's almost disturbing to watch.
But hey, at least they have all the infrastructure in place, so if it is able to come back, they'll already have everything in order. Oh my goodness, another one. Yo.
Unique takedown there by Mox.
Unique takedown? That was the paradigm shift.
He's trying to get that submission from the bottom.
Jim Ross, man. Jim Ross is something else.
Strength. Power of the #1 contender, Jake Hager, is astonishing. And now Hager looking for wrist control. Gets it. Loses it. And now they exchange.
There we go. Mo, you're on the event list. It's in red, but it's there.
This can't go on much longer. It can't.
And you would definitely be the boss right now if these two were connected. You'd be the chat champ. Oh, goodness. Running knee by Jake Hager right to the nether regions of Jon Moxley.
No holds barred.
Noodle moonsault? Noodle moonsault.
Why wouldn't it?
Leo Rush and AEW versus Chris Jericho on the mic. Dude, Leo Rush, yes. Uh-oh, wait a minute.
And now, Paranoid Shift on the steel chair. Moxley with
Paranoid Shift.
bad legs, half Nelson,
That's done.
and gets a 3 count.
Moxley retains.
God almighty.
What a match.
Oh.
My goodness. Well, there you guys have it. Moxley retains in a pretty okay match. It was brutal. It was a brutal match. It just didn't seem to have any like steam behind it really. Like they were just fighting each other. It didn't seem like they had any. That's the problem with this title match happening right now, is that they don't really have a whole lot to argue about or to be savage about. It's just them fighting each other. But I'm glad they did it. I'm glad they did it. It was a pretty good match, but obviously there have been better empty arena matches since this whole lockdown thing has started. But that was pretty good. Pretty dang good. I liked the Edge and Randy match a little bit better. I liked the Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano match better for sure. I mean, even the Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens match had like at least it had like an iconic moment to it. This was just kind of like, it's just gonna fade off into history. It's not gonna be famous for anything. But they definitely brought it, man. I'm not talking trash. I'm just saying, like, overall, this is not the finest empty arena match. Hey, but at least Moxley was on TV, like for real on TV. I'm sticking with AEW for a second though, because I want to see what they're doing after this.
The person that wins it.
Are they doing anything? Is anybody showing up? Is Matt Hardy going to show up? Like, yes, Mr. Moxley of John. Vanguard 1 has been around your house. He has shown me that you have been eating your vitamins. Remember that Trent and Omega match more than this one? Yeah, that's pretty true, actually.
Friends all around the world, you're not gonna take it from me. 2020 is my year. AEW is the hottest promotion in the world, and I am on top.
This is true. This is true.
Going to be a fighting champion.
Okay, he's just walking around. I'm waiting for something to happen. There's no way they're going off the air like that, are they? I wish they would stop playing his music and let him really cut a promo right now.
10 fans, no fans, 50,000 fans will get it done. When I say that, you know I'm telling the truth.
I wish they would cut his music and let him actually grab a mic right now. Nope, that's it. That's how they're fading off the air? I don't think that match was the spark to really set that. Ugh. All right, back to NXT.
I'm done with Candace. I'm done with all of this. We agreed. When it's over, it's over. Whoever wins, wins. Johnny, you and Candace, y'all showed the world. So congratulations, Johnny Gargano. You are the better man.
Oh.
You
go, what the heck? No. Tommaso just got destroyed.
TikTok.
justice system, sexually based offenses are considered.
What a what a show to come on right after that. Right after it went all the way, after it went blank, and you heard somebody getting assaulted, and then right after that, it's like, in the criminal justice system, sexually based offenses are considered extremely heinous. What? TikTok, what the heck? Oh man. What a strange thing to come on right after that assault that just happened backstage. Well, Tommaso Ciampa just got jumped by the guy who's been advertised, that promo package that we kept seeing with the clock and all the like the imagery and everything that we didn't know who it was. He just got attacked by that guy. So Tommaso Ciampa, he's got himself a date with a new arrival. Ay, man. All right, so let's have ourselves a little talk about this. I would like to have a little talk. Just a little talk. Oh, yes. We Rubs, why are you always trying to start stuff, man? Stop with that. None of us are fanboys, alright? None of us are fanboys. Get that out of here. Everybody's here to have some fun and watch some wrestling, or else they wouldn't be here. Real wrestling fans would not, fake wrestling fans would not be in here. You wouldn't see them week after week, at least. You would see fake wrestling fans one time, and then they would not be here again. The people who continuously show up to hang out in this broadcast are real wrestling fans. They just like wrestling. So let's stop, okay? Stop with all that. No such thing as a fanboy in this broadcast, dude. Would never happen. It will never happen. Because, honestly, nobody's going to hang out for... How many hours? Okay, Raw's 3 hours, so that's... Okay, 3? 7, 3, 5, but basically 7 because NXT and AEW, and then also for SmackDown, that's another 2. So that's like 9. That's 7 or 9 hours a week we're spending just sitting here talking and watching live wrestling. No gameplay, no nothing. It won't happen. Cameron, what is that? That is kind of creepy, Cameron. Yeah, and then like 12 pay-per-views a year, or more than that actually. Probably more like 20 pay-per-views a year between if I watch NWA, if I watch New Japan, if I watch AEW, if I watch maybe an Impact pay-per-view here or there. You guys got to realize we're all in this together. Clown chick. I thought it was just a picture you took after you beat somebody up at Taco Bell and smeared their cheeks with Diablo sauce. Alright, so if you watched AEW tonight and you want to give your review, please type a 1 in the chat. Who's attacking Ciampa? Some dude. We don't know yet, man. We don't know yet. no name has been revealed. It's just some guy who's been getting these promo packages for a little while. Can you guys hear this background music? We don't know yet. The name has not been revealed. We just know the guy. I don't know. It's some dude. Wait, NWA is out and removed? I didn't say it's removed. What did I just said NWA. Did I not just say NWA? I could have sworn I listed NWA. I know how he looks. Yeah, but that's not his name, though, man. You don't know his name yet. So saying it's Killer Cross, that means nothing. That's not really his name yet. You don't know what his name is yet. They haven't revealed him. That's like saying Robert Downey Jr. is in this new movie, so Iron Man's in this new movie. Like, that's not his name in this new movie. We don't know what his name is. We don't know who he is yet. You know what I mean? Just because Robert Downey Jr. is in a movie doesn't mean it's Iron Man in the movie. Just because Killer Cross is in the WWE does not mean his name's going to be Killer Cross. We're going to find out. We got to know who it is. So it's the guy who used to be Killer Cross, but maybe that's not going to be his name anymore. Who knows, man? People get brand new names when they come to WWE a lot of the time. Especially if another promotion is still holding on to the rights of that name and stuff, so we'll see. Just like Jake Hager, Jon Moxley, who knows? We shall see. Alright, I'm going to give everybody about 30 more seconds to type a 1 in the chat if you'd like to give a review for AEW tonight. Just like my name. My real name is not Gritty Urban. We'll see. We'll see who it is. But it's a guy who used to be known as Killer Cross and might still be known as Killer Cross. We don't know yet. But man, I'm gonna have to watch some of the stuff. Does anybody have any like really good Killer Cross matches they could recommend? I know Cameron knows about them. Does anybody know any like really good Killer Cross matches that I could watch so I can get a good feel of is this gonna be a good feud or not? Yeah, exactly, Cameron. It sucks that Killer Cross or whoever is going straight to the top because that means it's gonna have to be some losses, you know. So if you guys know any like really good Killer Cross matches, please. We might watch some of them together tonight. Have a great interview with him and Van Vliet. But is there footage of him like actually wrestling though? I want to see some of his promos and I want to see some of his wrestling. Van Vliet probably. Hey, if you, Cameron, yeah, whisper it to me, dude. Here, let me say hi in the chat. Hi. All right, that's enough time. So, the people who are giving reviews are Cameron, Banzi, Cameron, Banzi, or it'd be Banzi first, sorry. Banzi, Cameron, then Empire. And that's it. Wow, okay. 3 reviews. Mo, you don't want to give a review? Oh, is Mo... Wait a minute. Is Mo switching it up? And Mo's going to review NXT and not AEW tonight? Yo, is Mo going to do it? We're going to find out. So, Banzi, what did you think? What did you like about AEW tonight? What did you think could have been better? And what is your overall score out of 10? 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 10 out of 10. Although I'm not sure about that 10 out of 10, but hey, it's your review. Same thing for Cameron, and same thing for Empire? Yes. Fade to Vampire. There's no gritty in a basket. Let's find out. What did I think about this? Man, okay. So it's strange that this Britt Baker thing keeps continuing, and now they're like bringing new people in for her to eat alive when she just lost. Like, shouldn't the person who won the match be the person we're like moving on with? Why is Hikaru Shida the person we're not paying attention to, and why is Britt Baker the person who's getting like promo packages, and not just promo packages, but getting matches, getting wins? Like, she's seeming like their like pet project right now. I don't know. So I like that Britt Baker is seeming a little better than she was before. In the ring, she's wrestling much better, but it's very strange to me. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. So that I'm gonna leave my rating equal after that particular situation, but it could have been a plus, it could have been a minus. I'm just gonna make it equal and not let it affect the rating of the show too much. Kip Sabian looked really good tonight in his match. I love how Jimmy Havoc came out of nowhere and just DDT'd the heck out of Orange Cassidy, man. Orange Cassidy got freshly smashed. He turned to marmalade. He was not freshly squeezed. He was freshly smashed. Orange marmalade. You know what marmalade looks like? It also looks like somebody who just got splatterhoused, and that's what happened to Orange Cassidy tonight, and I love it. And I don't know what that means. Does that mean Jimmy Havoc and Kip Sabian have formed some sort of alliance? Or Jimmy Havoc just hates Orange Cassidy? I don't know. Or Orange Marmalade, sorry. He's Orange Marmalade. Orange Splatterhouse. He got extra destroyed, man. Extra destroyed. Maybe they formed an alliance. I don't know. So Banzi, it's your review, man. I hope you're typing it up, because I'm just waiting on you, man. I'm telling people what I thought about the show, but this is the time where I need you to be typing what you liked, what you didn't like, and your overall score out of 10 for AEW Dynamite tonight. Orange, finally balanced. Yeah, dude, what? If that one DDT put him away, then that match versus Pac should have never went as long as it did. I know that DDT did look devastating, but he was laid out for sure for the rest of the night. And I'm pretty sure that Pac is better than Jimmy. Okay? Pac's a better wrestler than Jimmy Havoc. There's no two ways about it. He's better on the mic and he's better in the ring. He's just all around better. So, I don't know, man. If one DDT from Jimmy Havoc puts you down, I'm not sure that whole Pac match should have even happened. But hey, what do I know? What I like about AEW is Jake Hager. Okay, so we're reading Banzi's. How am I supposed to say her name? Is it Banzi or is it Banz? I don't know. I like it both ways. What I like about AEW is Jake Hager versus Mox was slow but good. Yeah, I agree with that. It was fun. Woman match was okay. Chris Jericho commentary I like. Me too. Sammy is growing on me. Sammy Guevara. I didn't like him at all at first, but okay. I'm not gonna say I didn't like him at all, but I thought he should have beat Kip Sabian that first match they had. Remember the very first match? I think it was the first ever AEW match. Well, not the first ever AEW match, because the first ever AEW match was actually SCU versus Shima and like two other guys in like China. That was the first ever actual AEW match. But I think it was like the first match on All In or something, or like when they had like officially had AEW going. I think it was Kip Sabian versus Sammy Guevara, and they let Kip Sabian win, and I was like, man, come on, what? So yeah, I like that. Sammy is growing on me as well. Jimmy Havoc is getting get used, but does this mean we get Havoc versus Orange Cassidy? That'd be cool. That'd be very cool. If Orange Cassidy like inadvertently is hitting these hardcore spots against Jimmy, that'd be fun. I love the promo package. Lance Archer is a beast. Yes, Lance Archer. They're so lucky to have him. He's killing it. I like Kip Sabian. He's a good wrestler. Have a nice character. And maybe Havoc is forming with Kip. And possibly this is a darker stable. Oh, I don't know. I got a lot of dark stables. Maybe this will be like a yin and yang type of stable where Kip Sabian's like a movie star type of dude, but Jimmy Havoc's like this dark force. You know, it like how Matt Riddle and Pete Dunne were. How one of them's like all playful and jovial and stuff, and then one of them's like, I'm gonna destroy everyone. Like maybe they'll have that sort of dynamic, and that would be fun. It worked for the Broserweights, so maybe it'll work here. I like it. 7.5, dude. Okay, I got you. 7.5. I like it. Yo, there's Mo. I was wondering. I was like, yo, Mo's not giving a rating for AEW? Yo, bands. Is it Bandsy or Bands? Chat room disappeared. Yeah, dude, I know. It happens to me, too. It happens to me, Mo. Dude, Bands, thank you so much for your review. The Brady Bunch, really funny segment. Yeah, it turned out funny. Just the bubbly bunch. I hate the name of that, but it was good. Bandsy, thank you for your review. I'm gonna give you these heights. I'm also gonna give you a few robots. Okay, because you know the robots are gonna take over eventually. They're taking over. Thank you very much for your review, Band. Next up, oh, Cameron, the Cameronian. Thought AEW was just alright. Baker is Murder Hawk versus Colt was alright, yeah. It lasted a little longer than I thought it should have. I felt like they knew that Colt was going to lose, so they had to like give him a little bit more time to make him look like he's presentable. So it seemed like a cop-out type of thing to me, but I really liked Murder Hawk, man. He's killing it. Spears versus that kid was as you'd expect. Main event wasn't bad, but was fairly slow paced like Edge and Orton, yeah. I compared it to that as well. I agree. Slow pace, but you could tell they were trying to fill each other out and make sure they didn't get caught with something that would put them away. Nothing to jump out of my seat about tonight, but watchable. Overall, 7.3. I must say, you've hit pretty much everything that I'm thinking about this episode of AEW. Especially to nothing to jump out of my seat for. Besides the Murder Hawk hitting that move, that finisher on Colt Cabana, because Colt Cabana is not a small boy. That was well done. And I'm glad we got the World Heavyweight title on a regular episode of Dynamite. So yeah, 7.3, dude. I like it. Cameron, thank you. Ron, thank you so much for the review, man. Cameron, I'm gonna give you a pasta machine, and I'm gonna give you an octopus. There you go. I gave you lots of food. I gave you lots of protein and also a way to make dinners. I mean, that's very important in this day and age, Cameron. There you go. Octopasta. You got some octopasta. Octopasta. Hashtag octopasta. There you go. You never thought you'd get it, but now you got it. Don't say I never gave you none. And we invented something. Hashtag Octopasta. It's going to be great, man. It actually does sound pretty delicious to me. Trending grit wide, yes. Octopasta, baby. Actually sounds very delicious to me. All right, Empire, what did you think? What did you think, Empire? The show is on the edge of glory right now. I feel like it's your review is going to be the one that tips the curve. Let's see. All right, Empire says, Crit World 2 Octopasta is trending. Hey, you never thought you'd hear about the Octopasta, but now here it is. AEW was pretty decent tonight. Baker is kind of growing on me. Empire, I gotta kind of agree with you, though. I'm trying to resist, though. I don't know if you guys can tell. I'm trying to resist, but yes. Murder Hawk versus Colt was decent. Yeah, they actually pulled off a pretty decent match, but I just wish it wouldn't have been, you know? I think Murder Hawk needs to just be so devastating. Spears versus that kid was good. That kid. Sammy match was awesome. Oh, Sammy Guevara. Yes. It was awesome. The main event was good. 7 out of 10. Just a straight 7 out of 10. All right, straight 7. Straight 7. Go. Empire. He said straight 7. If there's one part of this I really want to talk about, it is that Britt Baker is kind of growing on me. And I don't think that's her. I don't think that's even her. I think it's like I want to give her credit for this, but I feel like it's just that they're putting her in front of me, and I don't feel like I have a choice because there's nobody else. Like there's no other women's division right now. But it's working. I guess them not letting me see anybody else but her every week is helping. I don't know, man. I just hope she can get it. I hope she can keep it. All right, I'm gonna give you this. This is another thing that's gonna be trending most likely. It's how they're booking her. Yeah, probably. They're doing a good job. I don't know, man. She's growing on. I don't necessarily like her, but I like her way more than I used to. I agree with you, man. Empire, I'm giving you Angel Bob Ross. Okay, Angel Bob Ross. It just rolls off the tongue, kind of like Octopasta. Octopasta and Angel Bob Ross. Angel Bob Ross is possibly the actual final form of Bob Ross. Angel Bob Ross. You got Angel Bob Ross. So fun to say. It's so fun to say. Thank you for your review, Empire. I appreciate it. Angel Bob Ross. Say it out loud, guys. Angel Bob Ross. It's fun to say. She's kind of growing on me. Yeah, I agree, man. All right. My overall rating for AEW tonight. Was it must see? Was it must see? Yes, because we got more of the tournament, so we know that Murder Hawk is going to face off against the winner of Blood Dust match. Oh man, Blood Dust, look out, man, look out. We also saw that they're utilizing some brand new superstars. We got that Pineapple dude. We got the what was his name? Raw, something like that. The guy who came out with the body type that didn't look like he'd been working out too much, but he was an okay wrestler. That guy, Sammy Guevara. That was fun. The Bubbly Bunch, like I hate the name of that, but it actually was a funny segment. Murder Hawk doing what he does. So glad Colt Cabana lost. I'm so glad there was no shenanigans and Colt Cabana won. I'd be so mad about that, but good. Britt Baker, her little promo was kind of, it made me hate her more, but it made me like her more at the same time. Her match was whatever, but at least it wasn't a botch fest. You know, at least I didn't see any weirdness happening. She was still looking like she's counting steps, but at least she seems to be falling into her own gap. What am I missing? Jericho on commentary is always fun, but it seemed like he was trying too hard tonight, and so he kind of fell short on commentary a little bit. It was still fun. He's still great. He's still better than 99% of commentators, but tonight it seemed like he was trying a little hard to like be Chris Jericho on commentary instead of just do some good commentary. But it still was good. Jim Ross on commentary, however, he got excited more for the commercial breaks than the actual match itself, which is a problem on commentary. You shouldn't be more excited about going to commercial than you are about the match that's happening in front of you. The two guys who are trying to destroy each other for a title. So I kind of had a problem with Jim Ross's commentary tonight. It wasn't horrible, but I noticed that there was a lack of energy at the key parts of the match. And he miscalled moves and things like that. But whatever. And the main event itself, I felt like the slow pace was a thought out choice for this match. They wanted to show that Jon Moxley can that he learned something from his UFC friends or MMA friends, and that he could actually go toe to toe with Jake Hager in that regard. And I wish they wouldn't have done that, because I feel like Jon Moxley should be. I don't feel like he's the guy who should be adjusting. It degrades your champion when the champion is the one making the adjustments. I don't know. Does that make any sense to people? Like, if you're the champion, I feel like the other guy should be trying to adjust to your style. You shouldn't be the guy adjusting to their style. It gives respect. I know they're trying to build Hager, but build him during the match. Make it so that Moxley wasn't quite ready for these things. Don't make it so Moxley is out here like training to fight Jake Hager. It should be the other way around. Hager should have been the one who's like, oh, I got to switch stuff up to fight Moxley, because I've been in such a MMA mode. I've been getting ready for Bellator. I've been getting ready for my matches there. I got to get ready for Moxley. Like, he should be the guy who's training, who's switching up his whole style and stuff. Not the champ. I didn't understand that. I don't think the champion should be the one who's training for the match differently. It discounts the skill of the champ, you know? The champ should be it. So I kind of didn't like that, and I felt like it took away from what the match could have been, because you got Moxley rolling around in the ring and trying to look like an MMA athlete, and it's cool. He did an okay job, but there were parts where it just looked so disheveled and just not well put together, and that's what comes from it, because Jake can do both. So why make it so that Moxley's the guy trying to learn all that stuff? Make it so that Moxley's the guy who keeps his wrestling style, and Jake brings this other stuff to the match. Didn't like that, and it slowed down the match, and I feel like it was a detriment to what the match could have been if those two just would have had a good wrestling match in an empty arena, because both of them can wrestle, so you got a good baseline. But then you took one guy who is not an MMA fighter and tried to get him on the same level as a guy who's undefeated in MMA, and then you gave him an empty arena, no holds barred, and so you're like bringing down the level of a match instead of letting them do what they're best at, and then sprinkling in some of that stuff. So it just kind of took away from how good the match could have been, because I guarantee you, if Jon Moxley was the tip-top guy in NXT, and Jake Hager was the top guy in NXT, and they were at TakeOver, we would have saw a great wrestling match, and it would have been better than this. They nerfed the match by trying to make Jon Moxley into something that he's not, instead of just letting them wrestle. So, main event itself kind of not as good as it could have been. Disorganized, yeah, because they tried to do something that just shouldn't have been done, dude. They're both great wrestlers. Why take it to an MMA thing, dude? Why? Why take it there? So anyway, might have to give this episode of AEW it was entertaining as heck though. I'll give it a 7.75. I'll give it just exactly a point. Like for me it deserved a point, but just like scraped across the finish line. Not anything that really would have blown it out of the water, but give it a 7.75. Scrape across the finish line. They could have put on a much more prolific wrestling match at the end there that would have really sent it over the edge. Up into maybe an 8 if we would have got a little bit more of the bubbly bunch. Maybe the bubbly bunch all throughout the show. Maybe like right after commercial we come back and it's like, what is Jericho thinking? And then they talk, they do a little bit, and then we go back to a wrestling match. Then after that we go back to Jericho. You know, just do something like that. They could have done some of that. And all these like brand new guys and girls who have 0 matches or 1 match and 1 loss, like it's nice to see some new talent on the show, but if it's not going to matter and you're just pumping up other superstars for future stuff, your show is going to look like that. And so the show looked like a lot of just pumping up people and nothing really cool happening for them. No new feuds or anything. Maybe a little bit of Matt Hardy would have helped this out. I don't know. I just felt like maybe something was missing a little bit. So, let's add these up. Let's find out. Let's find out. So, we got a 7.5, a 7.3, a 7.0, and a 7.75. That is 4 scores, adding up to 29.55. Divided by 4 equals 7.38. Ooh, that's a good show. That's a good show, man. It's a good show. If they would have had a crowd, it would have been more epic. Yeah. The crowd would have helped, especially with the ending. I feel like the crowd cheering and Moxley cutting his little promo in front of the camera like he did would have been much better. I feel like he would have been better off taking the mic at the end. They should have just given him a mic so he could have cut a real promo. Not he did the like, I'm a champion and I just retained and there's a crowd cheering and everyone's trying to give me high fives or everybody's hype. He did that ending, but there was no crowd. So I agree with that, Mo. I really do. Here's 9 out of 10. We got a point now. Mo, if you would have gave a review, actually, let me look. What was it? 29.55? Let's take a look. Let's do a little math. Let's take a look. All right, clear this. What was it? 29.55 plus 9 equals, because it's 38.55 divided by 5 scores, 7.71. No, they still wouldn't have got a point. Nope. Would have been very close though. That might have been more disappointing actually. I don't know. Los Ingobernables de Japón. WWE ripped off New Japan again? What happened? They did? Yo, Blaine, what's up, man? How did they rip off New Japan? What did they do? If I was still here, hey, that's why you guys got to give your reviews, man. Make sure you guys hang out. There you go. AEW, man. They did a great job tonight, but it just wasn't quite there. Something was missing. I'm sure everybody can agree with that. It just wasn't quite there. It was pretty dang good, but something was definitely missing, especially in the main event. Hang on, where we at? Where's my NXT at? to find it. Here it is. Boom. Alright. NXT. How'd they rip off New Japan? I want to know. I want to know this. Alright, so if you watched NXT tonight and you want to give your review, please type a 1 in the chat. Please keep in mind, if you didn't comment about NXT at all tonight, then I'm not gonna let your review stand, guys. So. Alright, I don't want a bunch of people running up in here trying to degrade NXT or trying to pump NXT up either. I just want people who are actually watching NXT, you know? Did we see the end of NXT? Heck yeah. That was awesome. Ashley Rose Mendez, welcome back. It's been months. How you doing, Ashley? Welcome back. Goldberg. 1 out of 10. Yeah, sure. I don't know, man. The only way I'd allow like a 1 out of 10 is, remember that one NXT we got where it was literally just them showing replays of like Tommaso Ciampa and like Finn Balor and there was no matches? I might allow a 1 for something like that, but that ain't gonna happen very often. If you go back to Akira Tozawa match, Austin Theory, Andrade, and Angel Garza, the hand gesture. Oh, holding the hands up in the air like that. I mean, yeah, man, but you could also say that that's like a Black Panther thing. Like that's a thing that's been going on for a long time. People holding their fists up together. But then again, Andrade was a member. See, that's what I'm saying, dude. I don't know. It's not really like a ripoff, but that is a good faction right now, though. It's a really good faction, and they made Monday Night Raw all about them. I loved how they doubled down on that faction. I really think that faction could be something good. Alright, so who do we got? We got Cameron, We Rupt, we got Banzi, and we got Empire. Okay, so in alphabetical order, give me your reviews. Oh, Acid Crazy as well. Okay, so Acid Crazy, you're first. It goes Acid Crazy, then Banzi, then Cameron, then Empire, then We Rupt. Aw, yeah. Acid Crazy gives it an 8. He says his tag title was good. The Akira match was good. All the matches were okay, but the promos were great. Dude, I missed some of these promos. I really wish I could go back. Right, I'm gonna rewind my background music. Yeah. All right. We got an 8.0. We got an 8. Everything's a ripoff, dude. Everything's been done. Everything's been done. Everything's a ripoff, right? Except for Thanos snapping the universe, but that happened like years and years ago in a comic book, you know? What was it, like a 30-year-old comic book that made like the best moment in modern movie history, modern comic book history? Dude, Acid Crazy, thank you for your review. Everything's been done, guys. But it's just about who's doing it and will they be able to mutate it enough. I'm going to give you a fire hug. Acid Crazy, you're going to hug the fire. Yeah, there's nothing original, completely original, but there are ways to like start off with an idea that other people have had before and change it, you know, add things to it. You know, change, you know, are men involved or women involved? Maybe there's half and half now. Maybe there's like a love triangle that you add into an idea. There's all kinds of stuff that could happen. – 16 years, right? I think he's been in the WWE for 16 years. Heath Slater, right? You hope they come back home, dude. A lot of people are sad about the releases. I'm kind of hopeful. A lot of these people are super talented and weren't doing anything weren't doing anything of note in WWE. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it turns out. I think a lot of good stuff could come out of these releases. I'm glad WWE cut the cord with some of these people, because some of them, they deserve to be doing better. Acid Crazy, thank you so much for your review, dude. I hope you saw what I gave you. I gave you fire hugs, man. You don't like your fire hugs? You don't like your fire hugs, dude? Okay, alright. Just making sure, because I don't give fire hugs to everybody. These hugs are hot fire. Next up, Banzi. Let's find out what Banzi thought about NXT tonight. Yeah, and these people can come back, guys. I mean, look at your tip-top champ right now. Drew McIntyre. What happened to him? That guy left. He got fired. But guess what? He came back and now he's world champ. Maybe one of these guys will come back and be an even bigger deal. Sad for Lio Rush. Like I said, man, maybe he's gonna be an even bigger deal where he ends up. Maybe he'll get to hold the mic more. Maybe he'll get to be a bigger deal. I would guarantee you this. His time in the WWE made him a better overall performer. He didn't even know he was good on the mic until he came to the WWE. I remember I read an article. They interviewed Lio Rush and they asked him about it, and he was like, dude, I didn't even know that I was good on the mic. But they just sprung him into that opportunity where he was the hype man for Bobby Lashley and just took off from there. I guarantee you he's better off now than he was before WWE, so I'm excited, man. EC3 gonna come back and be the champ. Heath needs to come back and be the champ so all of 3MB can be people who weren't on top and then came back to be the world champion. He's gonna come back and he's gonna be extra buff and extra cut, and his beard's gonna be epic, and he's just gonna kill everybody. He's gonna come back and be the super savage and win the world championship. The 3MB prophecy, yes. Heath Slater, world champ. It's coming, man. It's the setup. Drake is released, but it's just that I think they might have pre-taped the tournament stuff because Drake did get released. It's on the WWE website and everything. He got released, but I think they just pre-taped his matches. It doesn't look like it if you look at TV, but yeah, WWE officially announced it on their website today. I got the article and everything. I could paste the list. Yeah. Lio Rush, Drake, Maverick, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows, Sarah Logan, Aiden English, Rowan, and Eric Young are the ones that make no sense to me because they got nothing for them. You're not using them, so you're just paying people to sit there. It wouldn't make sense if they were actually continuing business as usual, but there's, things are different now. So, I don't know. They might be better off, especially Eric Young, especially Aiden English. I mean, what is Aiden English doing? He's commentating on 205 Live once a week. Like, he could probably do much better. He can sing. He can entertain. He's a good wrestler. Like, he's not using any of these talents right now. He's just sitting on an announce table. So, I don't know, man. I think that these people could revitalize, like, they've let go so much, like, pollen into the air right now that could just germinate and just make another promotion so good. Can you imagine if Aiden English lands in, like, Ring of Honor, or if he lands in NWA when they start up? Man, he could, like, there's so many of these people who could just make a promotion so much better than it is right now with big names. I see it as a possible good thing. I'm not saying it is a good thing. I'm saying it's possible. And it'll be better than them sitting at home for WWE. I know that for sure. Alright, so Banzi says, NXT was good. The tag match was good. Akira versus Swerve Scott was a nice match, yeah. I agree. I like the pro. I honestly thought Akira lost that match, but then he got out of the he kicked out of the, what's it called, like the flashback or whatever Swerve calls that move, where he kicks you in the back of the head. When he got out of that and he won that match, I was like, wow, I guess I don't know what's gonna happen. I like the promos with Adam Cole. Dexter Lumis is a cool wrestler, like a Psycho Sid vibe with a little bit of Pillman. Yeah, he's cool, man. Timothy is a guy you better watch out for. Yeah, man. They made him debut with the hotness. The way they let him debut was perfectly done, man. Perfectly done. Velveteen Dream versus Finn Balor is going to be a stellar match. Yeah, I hope so, man. That's a takeover-worthy match. I like what NXT's doing with Keith Lee versus Dexter Lumis. Is he going to fight him? You hope that's the next feud. Yeah, I hope so. Woman match was okay, but I'm interested to see why is Shotzi Blackheart helping that girl. Yeah, it makes no sense to me. 8.3. That's a pretty good score right there. Yo, Banzi, thank you so much. If some cloaked figure starts attacking Dark Order one day, it ends up being Rowan. You know it's gonna be. You know it's gonna be. That'd be so cool. Banzi, thank you so much for your review. Banzi, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna give you all these Agent Smiths and a Daniel Bryan. You got all the Agent Smiths and a Daniel Bryan. I don't know what it means, but it eventually it'll make sense. Aiden English is dating Eddie Guerrero's daughter. He's married to her. He's married to her. They got married. They got Bill Murray'd. Oh, Aiden English and Marty? Oh, that'd be so good. Yes. That's such a good idea. New Zealand, I like that. The others you understand. Yeah, like, what's her name? Mike Kanellis and all them, yeah. Get them out of here. Get them out of here. They didn't want to be here anyway. Weirdos you sign a 4-year contract and then you're mad that you're signed to WWE. It's like, what are you talking about, man? They're married, guys. Yes, I do know about that. They're Bill Murray'd. And yes, I do know. Alright, so Cameron says, NXT wasn't bad tonight. Says, Alec got a surprising win in my eyes. Yeah, super surprising. Was glad to see Lumis in the ring again. Me too. Right after, like, we're getting more and more Lumis, and I love his demeanor, his look. He's so cut too. His tattoos are epic. Like, he's just top to bottom. I love what they've done with him. He is, to me, that is a blue chip prospect right there. He could be one of the best things NXT has for sure, very quickly. I love Dexter Lumis, man. Absolutely. And even once again later on, peeping on the main event, yeah, that was weird. Knox versus Gonzalez was decent. Knox finally has a little backup now, which is very necessary because Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez, I don't see any single force touching them right now. So that was good for her. The main event was good, although wasn't blown away by the new dude that teamed with Riddle. He was all right. He's, like I said, I got to see more of him. And then Ciampa gets destroyed by the Killer at the end. Oh boy, what a feud is coming. Overall, 7.9 out of 10. 7.9. I like it. Gosh, is there anything else I want to touch on here? Okay, so the Ciampa versus Killer Cross, or whatever the guy's name is going to be. To me, that needs to be really good right now because I don't feel like there is another feud right now. I feel like once that match ended with Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano, what I hoped for is that it wasn't over, is that feud would continue, because as it is right now, the only other feud that I really view as a feud is the Keith Lee, Dominik Dijakovic, and Damian Priest, and maybe sprinkle in a little bit of Killian Dane. I don't see any other feuds on the men's side of things that are happening. So there's this giant like, okay, let's watch people wrestle thing going on with the men's division. There's no like who's gonna get the upper hand in this feud right now. So I'm so glad they're starting something for Tommaso, and we gotta do some research on this Killer Cross guy. Well, at least I do. I'm sure you guys already know, but I don't know. So I love it. Good review, Cameron. Yeah, he's married to Eddie Guerrero's daughter. He's Bill Murray'd. Aiden English is Bill Murray'd. All right, so here we go. Cameron, I already gave you the Octopasta. That's it. I already gave you the Octopasta, but now you're getting the Dorito pasta. Dorito pasta. Yes. I wonder if that'd be good. I think Octopasta might be a little better. No, I don't know. Dorito pasta. It depends on if you like crust it with the Doritos on the top and bake it. Maybe it'd be like a good. I like pasta. I like Doritos. Thank you very much, Cameron. EC3 is gone. That's shocking. I don't know, man. I don't think it's been on TV for like a year. It's been gone for like a year, man. Octo-Dorito tacos. Octorito tacos. Octorito tacos. Oh my goodness. Octorito tacos? Yo, that's yummy. You know that's gonna be good. Good review, Cameron. Your 7.9 has been added to the ratings. Who's next? Empire? Is it Empire next? The 3MB prophecy. You gotta come back, exactly. Slater, hey, you know what? Slater already kind of did the prophecy. If you guys noticed, Slater, he disappeared from television for a while. He came back and he had like a different haircut and he was just ripped up. Like, I mean, not super ripped, but you could tell he'd been working it out, you know? He wasn't that the same, you know, just I'm a wrestler body, you know? He was like, yo, I'm a wrestler. Like, he came back with a little bit more tone to his body, so I know he can do it, especially with the friends he's got. Jinder will hook him up, dude. Can you imagine Heath Slater looking like Jinder? Comes back with like long hair in his face, like just long hair in his face, and you just picks somebody up by their neck and just throws them on the apron, and it's like, oh my god, who's that? It's Heath Slater! And he's like, like all ripped. Dude, I want that to happen so bad. I want that to happen so bad. And he immediately has a feud with Drew McIntyre. And wins the title. Alright, so Empire says NXT was pretty decent. Tozawa versus Swerve was awesome. I'm surprised Tozawa won. Yeah, me too. Balor Prince versus Fabian Eichner was good. Yeah, I didn't get to see a whole lot of that. I started out with a lot of AEW. Because of the tournament for the TNT title. But I'll take your word for it. Dexter Lumis is awesome. Knox versus Gonzalez was decent. Matt Riddle and his partner versus the Undisputed Era was awesome. And the main event was awesome. What do you mean, the main event? You mean the Tommaso Ciampa promo? I like that. It was short and sweet, and it really got me hyped. It got me hyped to see what's next. Can't wait to see Dream versus Balor next week. 7 out of 10. That's what's it called when you're fair about something? That's fair. I'm just gonna call it fair. I'd say that's fair. 7 out of 10 is pretty fair for tonight. It set up a lot of cool stuff, and it also it's intriguing. I'm glad that you mentioned the Balor versus Fabian thing, because I don't think anybody's talked about that yet. And I think people are just tired of Balor matches, you know? Finn Balor's matches are so, like, by the books, basic. Just every single match is the same. And he just doesn't get vicious until the other guy starts handing him some problems. You know, I wish he would just be vicious from the beginning. He's supposed to be the prince, right? Well, the prince should be mad that people are even like challenging him at all. That they even think they can touch royalty. Like, there's just something wrong with this character right now. I like the whole pointing thing. I like how mean and vicious he seems. But then he gets in the match and it's like there's no difference between Finn Balor 3 years ago and Finn Balor today in the ring. There's nothing different. I don't see any difference, and so I think that's probably why people didn't bring him up very much. I think he's kind of just like, he's just so expectable. Everything's so expectable with him. There's nothing to watch. So I'm glad you liked the match, man. I don't know. I'm taking your word for it. I hope it was a good match, because if there's ever a chance for me to watch something besides Finn Balor, I'm normally going to do it, because I'm just not intrigued anymore. I've given him every chance there is. Only cool thing about him was the demon. Everything else is just so blah. So blase blah to me. Hopefully he can get out of that. You know, I'm not discounting him completely, but it's just, man, can you please do something? Can you please, like, step out of the shadow of your past and do something that's fun, dude. This whole Prince thing was a good start, but if you're just gonna wrestle the same matches and act the same, what's the point? My brand new gimmick is I have dreadlocks and I dance around like I'm from Jamaica, and I do a bunch of capoeira on my way to the ring, and then I get in the ring and I wrestle like Hulk Hogan, but regular Hulk Hogan all day. Like, I'm not saying that's what Finn does, but I'm saying, like, bring it together, you know? Bring it together. Switch your moveset up a little bit. Show us something different. He's a super talented, super flexible, super athletic guy. I'm sure he can learn a new move or two. Just looks like every match I've seen from him all day, every day. So that's. I'm glad you mentioned Balor versus Fabian. I'm glad you liked it, because I'm just not really caring about Finn. It's just, dude, come on, do something with it, man. If you're the Prince, how about you come to the ring not wearing this jacket? How about you come to the ring and you're wearing like velvety looking thing, or if you're the Prince, how about your leather jacket becomes like a shirt that's made for you out of leather that has like some like kingly buttons on it across it, or like a sash or something. Be a Prince. Do something. I like his look right now, but it's like you're calling yourself the Prince, so are you gonna wrestle any different? Are you gonna act any different? No, I'm just gonna point at the camera before I wrestle now. Now I'm gonna do this before I wrestle. Cool, I'm glad. Every time you see his Prince, it's like he's just not doing anything with it, though. Like, I'm fine if he wants to wear a little jacket and point at the camera. That's cool. If you want to look like you're vicious, do it. And if you want to get vicious like twice a match, all of a sudden start punching a guy, that's cool. But like, it can't be the same match out the gates every single time. That's all I see from him. Is just, I'm the Prince. And then he gets in the ring, and it looks like Finn Balor from back when he debuted on Raw. Same old match. So I hope for something more for him. But I like your review. Empire. Let's see. What can I give Empire? Empire. I'm gonna give you. No, not gritty in a basket. Oh, okay. I know what I'm giving you. I'm giving you the Illuminati. Okay? The Empire Illuminati plus a Paul Heyman at the end. Because you're gonna need somebody to talk about the Illuminati, because you know, one of the rules of the Illuminati is you don't share the secrets of the Illuminati, but you're going to need a figurehead. So I'm going to give you Paul Heyman. That's incredible. That's an incredible gift. Thank you for your review. You said 7 out of 10. Your 7 out of 10 has been recorded. Is it We Rups? I think We Rups is next. Yeah, I think it's We Rups. We Rups. What did you think? It's a good review, Empire. I like it. Sorry I went off on that tangent, but it's just Finn Balor is so talented, man. I want him to do something. Hopefully when he faces Walter eventually, that'll be the start of it. I like gritty in a basket. There's no such thing as gritty in a basket, though. There's no such thing, so you're liking a fictitious thing. Alright, We Rub says, NXT was solid. I found a way to cheer me up. It found a way to cheer me up. Mystery Guy after Ciampa felt good. And El Hijo debut. Must see. Oh man, I can't wait. WWE is very quietly picking up even more of the best roster they can have right now. Let's see here. Keith Lee was good. It was so good. Glad we get to hear a backstory of him. Yeah, I tuned into that so late. I really want to see that. I didn't get to really see most of it. Finn and la 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 was a solid match. Yeah, that's what he's good for right now, and that's sad because he was a previous Universal champ. He should be doing better than that, bigger than that. Solid is good, but he should be sparking this place. Martinez, I could feel be something filling the imposing figure in the women's division. Yes. That's so necessary, and eventually maybe she'll face off against Charlotte. It's so crazy. Charlotte's the NXT Women's Champion right now. Oh, there was a Charlotte promo tonight too. It was like a promo package. Happy for the tournament, the Red Robin tournament. The Red Robin, yum. Red Robin. I think you're just being funny calling it that, but it's the Round Robin tournament. 8.2 out of 10. I like that. I think anywhere between a 7 and an 8 is probably pretty good for tonight. 8.2. That's generous, but you might be right, man. Also, Dexter Lumis is so cool. Give him face paint. What? I think he's fine, man. He's already got tattoos. He already looks crazy enough. I love how his hair is so pristine. It's like you could see him getting ready, and he's just like. We Rub, thank you for your review, man. I like it. Don't put no face paint. Don't put no face paint on that guy. What are you talking about? It's already crazy looking. That'd be so corny. Alright, for that, I'm going to give you this. Here, I'm going to give you face paint. We Rubs, here you go. I want you to paint this on your face. We Rubs, I'm giving you this face paint. Round Robin. Red Robin, yes. The Red Robin tournament. And that's why it's red, too. You get the red symbols. I want you to paint these red symbols on your face. Oh, man, that's funny. I love it. We Rub, thank you so much for your review, man. He'd look like Darby. Why would he want to look like Darby? He already looks like a super savage. I think he's fine. Oh, well, gladly. You gotta paint that on your face now. It's gotta be in red, too, for Red Robin. Yum. Oh, I love it, dude. Thank you so much. See, I would never have this. If I didn't do this show, I would never, I'd never hear these opinions. I'd never hear these jokes. I would never have this much fun. I have fun watching wrestling anyway, but it would never be this fun. Man. I'm so glad to have you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Alright, so, my review. Okay, this background music might be a little loud. Red Robin. Yum. Alright, my review. I feel like we went over everything I wanted to talk about. I missed something, so... Okay, I always got to start with this. This is the easy way to make sure your review will be consistent is ask yourself, was this a must-see episode? I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes because the Cruiserweight tournament has begun. We know what the stakes are. We got a really cool match between Akira Tozawa and Swerve with a unexpected outcome at the ending there. We got to see that Tegan Knox has a partner in crime now, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez. Their partnership is being challenged by two really cool wrestlers, and that could be so much fun in the women's division. The NXT women's division does need to kind of kick it up a notch. It was really cool to see Xia Li tonight as well. Xia Li versus Aaliyah. I love her finisher, man. She just comes down on your back like crack. See ya. What else? The Broserweight getting a mystery partner. It's always fun to have a mystery partner, especially when the mystery partner is actual mystery and it's not the Big Show. That's always good. Of course, Undisputed Era. I'm glad they got their shot to get the title back, and I hope they're out of the way now because I'd really love to see what Indushir is going to be up to versus the Broserweights. I don't know what they're going to call themselves now. But Indushir got a little promo package today, or a backstage promo. Good to see Charlotte involved, man. It looks like they're utilizing everybody. We got to see. Look at this. We actually got an NXT, an episode of NXT that had Adam Cole promo. We got Keith Lee package that showed us some of his past and his idea of where he's going. We got to see the NXT Women's Champion Charlotte in a promo package, and then on top of that, we got to see the NXT Tag Team Champions. So every title was represented on this show in one way or another, and they built some character, and the ending was such a exclamation mark to me. I love it so much. And can you imagine if Killer Cross, or whatever his name's going to be, turns out to be more brutal than Tommaso was in his prime Tommaso era? I can't wait to hear Killer Cross's Killer Cross. I can't wait to hear his theme song. I can't wait to see him wrestle. I don't know what's going to happen next week. It made me very excited for next week, and to me, that is the mark of a good show, when I'm just like, yo, what's going to happen next? And there's so many situations that happen tonight that make me like, what's going to happen next? I'm excited, dude. So I got to give this I'll give it a 7.9. I think that there were some opportunities to fill in the blanks a little bit better. I love Dexter Lumis chilling in the crowd and everything. I'm glad that they see gold in him and they're actually utilizing that gold. So far, 7.9 is where I got to go. I think they could have went up to like an 8.3, 8.4 if maybe Adam Cole would have shown up, or if maybe just one more little surprise type of gosh, I don't know how to put it. Just a separate layer to one of these feuds. Just a little bit of a separate layer to one of these feuds might have kicked it over that 8 to me. So 7.9. That's my review. That's my rating. So let's add these up. Let's add these up and let's find out. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. All right, hang on. Push this forward a little bit. Okay. All right, so we got an 8.0, an 8.3, a 7.9, a 7.0, and an 8.2, and a 7.9. That's six reviews, yes. That adds up to a 47.3. Divided by 6. Let's see what we got. 7.88. Ooh. They crossed the finish line with a point under their belt. A That's a good one, man. That's a good one right there. I like that. 7.8. Sounds about good to me. 7.9. I like it. 7.9, man. Basically. There we go. They're tied with Raw. They're tied with Raw. NXT did a good job. They both did a good job. Both shows did a great job tonight. Oh, yeah. Get out of here. Get out of there. AEW. AEW. Dude, AEW did a great job tonight as well. They just maybe fell a little short with the I think it was just the main event, honestly. Honestly, I think the main event was the thing that kind of put AEW into that 7.3, 7.4? I think that's what put them in there. I think just a little bit more brutal main event with a little less of that grounding MMA, trying to grab each other's legs and stuff, because Moxley was not doing it right. I'll tell you that. Moxley, he was showing his inexperience when it comes to that grounded stuff. Moxley's a great wrestler, but he's not an MMA superstar yet. I think that's what did it, man. Honestly, that main event would have been a spark. It would have been over. And if they would have ended it with something more than just Moxley looking at the camera like, I'm AEW's the hottest thing, and I'm on top. It's like, okay, cool, man. Like, that would have been great with a crowd. You're so right about that, Mo. I think the crowd might have made that ending actually a little bit better, but without a crowd, that ending wasn't the best. I think it's time to remove NWA. I don't know though, man. They just uploaded a thing about the Crockett Cup though, so I don't know what they're up to. I don't know. I'm keeping them on there. They earned their way onto that list. NWA was my favorite show for weeks. They did such a great job, man. We were in here. I was in here. Freaking Mo was in here. Halo was in here, and we were jumping to the ceiling. We were so hyped for NWA, man. And they earned their way onto that freaking list, and I don't want to take them off like that. It was so good. NWA was so good. Waleed, what's up, man? We're going to be over on Twitch, man. Come hang out with us on Twitch. Twitch.tv/Gritty Urban Saga. The link is in the description of the video here on YouTube. Come on over, man. I don't know, man. I think it was still a great show, but the crowd really would have helped that main event to pop, I think, which is unfortunate. But I really think that we did the right thing here tonight, man. I think about a 7.4 for AEW and about a 7.8 for NXT. Sounds about right. All together, man. I gotta thank you guys so much for your reviews. Thank you. Without you guys, it's just me sitting here. And honestly, I would have rated it the same. The same ratings we got tonight is pretty much what I would have gave it. So I'm really glad that you guys were here to help me to realize this is what everybody's thinking about it, or what most people are thinking about it. I love it. Great shows tonight, both AEW and NXT. I wouldn't trade Wednesdays for Mondays. I wouldn't trade Wednesdays for Fridays. Wednesday is the day, man. The best wrestling day of the week. I love it so much. So, guys, thank you so much for helping me out. Everybody on Twitch, stick around. We're not done tonight. Everybody on YouTube, thank you so much for the thumbs up. If you have not already left a thumbs up, please take a second. Leave a thumbs up. I'll catch you guys next time. That was the chat.
Thank you.